Okay. I have no idea if you can hear me. It looks like you can probably hear me, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Margot. Who knows that movie? Who knows my quote? Who knows my obscure references? Listen, I don't know a lot of movies, okay? I don't know a lot of movies. I've seen 6 movies and no TV shows. Who knows who knows a reference? Just one of them. Just any at all. Who knows my reference? Who knows? I don't know, Margot. Who knows that one? Tell me. Okay. Let me see. Looks like it's pushing okay. Yeah, none of this stuff should have changed. Fortunately, because I use Rumble Studio. This is pretty great, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Because I use Rumble Studio to multi-stream, well, to do all my streaming, but, you know, including multi-streaming, all of that is online. That doesn't depend on a PC wipe. Me losing all my stuff in my PC does not mean that I, like, lose all of the settings for that and need to figure them out again. They're okay. They will survive. Oh. Why is that loud? Huh. Dancing on the string held by all those big shots. Is that going through? Wait, Jar. Hi, Jar! Jar just picked up a sub! Oh my gosh, and so did Wang because of Aki. That troublemaker. That rabble-rouser. Unbelievable. What a gentleman. What a freaking gem this one. The heck am I supposed to do with you? Unbelievable. Greetings. Salutations all. Aki, thank you. 5 whole heckin' subs. What an actual gem. If y'all don't have a sub on Rumble, that means there's a couple more. You just gotta say something in Rumble chat and you get a sub. It prioritizes the people who participated in this stream. This one. This is the one. But okay, I gotta catch up. I'm already behind. So my multi-chat doesn't work. Immediately my multi-chat doesn't work. Okay, this is a good thing to know. That my multi-chat doesn't work. I mean, it's not good, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. So, okay, first things first. My multi-chat does not work. Shoot. So, we're going to substitute that for multi-chat from... Hang on, is this gonna work? Let's see if I can push a multi-chat through. No, it doesn't work. All right, well, hell. Ha, this is terrible. It's already broken. I can't see chat. Oh, I mean, I can see it. I can see baby chat on my screen, but I can't see chat that I normally read. I can't see it. I mean, I can see it all the way over here, and then I can go through multiple tabs, but you're over here. Ugh, it's hell. Ah, it's the worst. The worst. Okay, hang on. We're gonna figure this out. Hang on. We're gonna scroll bar. We're gonna get sorted this sort. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it from over here. But you can hear me. That's cool. Okay, Intra. Hi, Intra. A disappointment pack for Intra. Okay, jeez. All right. Right out of the gate. Throwing a curveball at me. She says, hey, look, he's got enough on his plate. Enough problems. Why don't we add some more disappointment to it, eh? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Intro, it's good to see you. Welcome. Zelda music, yes. Superior music. Dragon BB, it's good to see you. My goodness, welcome on in. Guts, hello. Welcome. I honestly don't know if I don't know if this chat shows everything. I don't think it does. This is an incomplete thing. We're doing our best here. Indigo, I'm grateful for the frickin' follow on Rumble. Means an awful lot. Thank you. Hope to earn it. Between the silly and the serious. Yes, I do. Luce, it's true. Luce, it's good to see you. Welcome. Made it indeed. Wang, greetings, salutations, hope we're well. Yeah, oh, it needs a nap, I tell you what. Me too, after 60, not teen, D, 6D, hours of me troubleshooting this. I also need a brain break. Also, I'm tired because I got sun. So you don't see it, but I'm tan. Well, my face is, my head is at any rate. The rest of me was covered in soot, so, you know, you wouldn't see that anyhow. But anyways, okay, we're flying here. We're going. We're going. Jar is here. Hiya, Jar. I'm glad you got a sub, sir. It's a pleasure indeed to see you. Doc is here. Hiya, Doc. Welcome, sir. I can't do commands right now. I am so sorry. I don't get to call out Doc like I wants to. Can one of you type in exclamation point pre? You can either type in his whole name or just pre, P-R-E, and it'll pop up. We'll get to do the thing. Get to call out that man's. One of the people who makes all this happen. And additionally, could someone do that with Aki, A-K-K-I? I'd be grateful. I'd be grateful if you would do those things over on the Twitch side or the Rumble side. Either way, it should funnel those commands over and do magic things. But Doc, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. We can. Okay, can hear you. Very good. Sounds good, too. Okay. That's very exciting news. That's very exciting. Whoa, T is here. Holy, tell me to T. T? Welcome. Welcome on in. I'm grateful for the follow, by the way. I don't know how this happened. Several days ago, off stream at some point, you decided, you know, my life is too simple. I have too few problems. It's also so peaceful and quiet. I gotta follow this fella. He seems like he could upend that peace and quiet in a big fat hurry. Gotta do that with him. That's what, is that what happened? T, I'm grateful. T, means an awful heckin' lot to have you in. Thank you. Thank you for following. Welcome to the life. And the fact that you didn't just follow an accident and go, ooh, no, gross, ew, undo, Control Z, life, oh. And then, like, you came here? It's amazing. Friggin' amazing. Is it Margot? It's not Margot, no. Also, I'm choking on nothing, and also I may or may not have mild food poisoning. So, kind of a lot going on, I'm not gonna lie. I'm dying a little bit, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, if I have to, like, bounce for a few minutes, it's, the food poisoning related bit. It's kind of an integral thing, we're gonna see. To celebrate the return, thank you, my friend. You actually gracious, generous fellow. I am grateful indeed for you. Thank you for the gift, a gentleman and a scholar. It's true. He do be one of them learned sorts. His chief school be the streets, the mean streets of the West, because he knows them all. He knows them all. Can hear, but not see ya. You can't see? Oh, really? Is it not pushing? Oh, because I was during the intro. I was during the countdown. Helly! Hi, Helly. It's good to see you. Could somebody type in exclamation point Helly? He's not gonna do it because he's gracious and humble, and so nobody calls themselves out because that's kind of cringe. But I'd be grateful if one of you could call out Helly, exclamation point H-E-L-L-E. That would be super cool because he's super cool. I'll be grateful indeed. Okay, I can't even sleep. Monsters nearby. I missed the reference. Oh, I don't know, Margot. That's the one. That's the one. Blinker fluid, oh my gosh. Must blink the fluid. Okay. You're right. You make a lot of good points. We're gonna go with what's left of this one. That's what we're gonna do. There's that lovely mug. Yeah, well, I'm glad you think it good. It broken. Who broken? Chat broken. It's true. We can see chat. That's good. The cantankerous Tim. We're blaming Tim. Oh boy. Cantankerous Tim? It's not even alliterative. Who's Cantankerous Tim? And why are we mad at him? What did Tim do? What's Tim on about? What's Timmy up to? Wait, like, which Tim? Like, little Tim? Like, little Timmy? Like Ebenezer Scrooge and the, what Tiny Tim, that's the one. Was that what's happening? Okay, oh wait, this is terrible. Hi, I'm just gonna read over here. Multi-chat is working on our end. Yes, Wang, and that's because it pulls from a different place. What you guys see is a different multi-chat than what I use. Unfortunately, the two cannot be used together in the same application. It is one of the ongoing frustrations that I have with streaming. Okay, thanks for lurking last night. How did you see that? Yes, by then I had working internet. Oh, my internet was working, but I had working browsers and a working PC again, so I got to pull up that tab. Got to do that. That was actually like right before we left. It was like as we were going out the door, and I came to grab one last thing. I got a push notification that you went live, and I was like, well, we gotta take care of the friendo. What? So, I pulled you up, and then we left, and then we drove. Then we went to a wedding. Pretty sure that's when that was. You said last night, but yeah. Yeah, for you it was afternoon, evening. For me, it was still, like, pretty early. Okay. But her brain also feels broken, so I'm going to bed. I'm sorry, Intra, that your brain feels broken. I hate that for you. Thank you guys for calling out the good doctor. I appreciate you guys. Call outs. I appreciate you very much. He gets 3. I love it. Okay, alerts work. Very cool. Wish I could spell. Aki, it's hard to do. 75 out of 75. Yes, Aki. We did get to 75 out of 75. And all that's left is we are hammering out shorts for the month, which is, I have to, I'll tell you guys some of the stuff I've been trying to work on and trying to push that all got derailed by all of this failure this week. That made it very difficult to get things done. So now we're just hammering out some shorts. Hope you guys will give them a look. Hopefully they're not too terrible. A bunch of them will not be quality shorts. I apologize. It's sort of last minute and cramming. But yes, we got to the unique chatters. Thanks to you, lovely lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means an awful fucking lot. I think you read Steph. I've been watching your book read. Is that right, T? Is that right? Okay, that's right. That's right. It's coming together. That's right. We talked over there. That makes you a cool kid automatically. Okay. Makes you a cool kid by default. Going through hard mode business. That's not a small thing. Going through that ridiculous book. That is not a small thing at all. So, grateful to have you, T. And hey, kudos where due. Anybody who's going through that book, and the rest of you in the CNRs know exactly what book we're talking about. You know T's on the level then. T's going through it too. Kind of nuts. Food poisoning. Yeah, Jar, it's been a kind of a rough night / day. Lost a lot of weight. Lost a lot of weight. I don't know if you can tell. I've lost, since I saw you guys last, 6 pounds. Literally, since I saw you guys on Tuesday, I've lost 6 pounds. So, I fit a little more comfortably in my shirt and my vest, and, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. See, some of the weight was lost. Like, I do fasting on Wednesdays. Well, I still did that. I was 19 hours of troubleshooting on Wednesday and all of that. But then, yeah, the wedding yesterday, that was, I don't know what it was. It could have been anything. I ate like crap. There was just a bunch of garbage, and I don't know if it's just like I'm not used to eating kind of garbage food. I don't know if it was something in particular, and I am not close. This is Hot Bride's friend, one of her nursing school compatriots, her comrades that she went through with, and so I am not like in touch with anybody from the wedding, so I also have no way of being like, did any of you get sick? What did you eat? Because I don't know, it could have been anything, but I did not sleep much. I got hardly any sleep last night. Hot Bride wasn't feeling great today either. Not as bad as me, but I don't know. Maybe she got a tougher constitution than I do. I don't know. Thank you guys for calling out Helly. I appreciate it very much. Awesome. We're based here, not cringe. Yeah, we try. We try to do it. Thank you for calling out T. Thank you. Call myself out for the dumb things I do. That's true. But you don't have a command to call yourself out with, because that would be cringe. And we're not about that. And you're not cringe, Intra. You're great. Tim the Troublemaker? Who? We're making it alliterative now, you see. Quote makes me want to sled off my roof. Still working the case. I have my suspicions that Cantankerous Tim is Stephen in disguise, but I'm not sure. Oh. Yep, I don't. Lurking, but here. Thank you for lurk, Mal. I appreciate you. Godspeed with probably dealing with work and nightmares from there. I'm watching the horror puzzle game, Return of the Obra Dinn. Definitely spelled that wrong. You did. Dude, I love. Thank you for giving it the views. I appreciate it. For all of you who have never played Return of the Obra Dinn, it's a very cool game. Really cool. I recognize now on the back end of it that it doesn't really translate into like amazing content on the back end, because it's a puzzle game and you guys are probably just sitting there like beating your heads against the wall like, he's so stupid, why can't he figure this out? Listen, past Gus is the same as present Gus. There's no excuse. I'm bad. Listen, it wasn't the most entertaining thing I ever did, but yes, hope the assistance I gave Wednesday was some helpful. It was. Okay, so let me explain. First of all, first I need to figure out chat. First I need to get my chat back. Okay, so many of you know that I use Stream Ninja. Social Stream Ninja. Apply. Wait, did that work? Wait, did that fix it? Hang on, hang on. We're pushing a multi-test. That did not work. Okay, well, it was too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Social Stream Ninja is my chat combiner. And I keep a doc for that in my obs. And that's how I pull everything on my end. And it has a bunch. It's very, very handy. Very handy indeed. But I don't know. What is that? Featured chat, multi-stream, alert box. No, we need the multi-stream. Social Stream Ninja. I don't know how many of you are familiar. I believe Tink is the one who walked me through it when I first got set up. Trotsky! Oh my word. You mean that troublemaker? That troublemaker's not Tim. That troublemaker? Is that the troublemaker we're talking about? Because he is absolutely a troublemaker. Joining the likes of Aki over here with gifting subs. You gentlemen, the alerts work. Actually, can I do this over here? Hang on. Trotsky. It worked! Can I do this? I can! Alright. Thank you for the gifted, my dude, and for helping me test things. I appreciate it an awful heckin' lot. I'm so sorry that I am technologically inept. This one wasn't my fault, though, which is crazy. It usually is. This one I had nothing to do with. Kinda nuts, not gonna lie. How can I see chat to get feedback on things? Oh my gosh. The local URL stamp for Stream Ninja change? That would need updating in the doc? I don't know what that means. Local URL stamp. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm looking at Social Stream Ninja. I've got it pulled up. It's a Chrome extension. I have to use Chrome for this. It's literally the only thing I use Chrome for, you guys. And it makes me crazy. It makes me crazy. Okay, I gotta pull up this tab. Friends before frames. Friends before frames. Okay, that tab, very good. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, I don't know I don't know if the settings got reset. I don't know if the settings still work. I don't know if it got preserved. It's cloud-based, so I assume it's good. I just don't know where it is. Yes, I don't know. Trotsky, how the heck have you been? Oy. Okay, yeah, so we had a series of failures. Here's how it happened. I think I put it in the announcement yesterday. I did. Yes. Sorry, lack of sleep. The i9 chipset, you guys. The i9, the 13th and 14th generation Intel chipset of the i9s has a notorious problem called vmin instability, okay? Vmin instability. I guess when the chips, I've learned a lot about this in the last handful of days. When the chips were first produced and put out, there was a voltage instability problem where their microcode allowed for huge voltage spikes in things. They just didn't have the guardrails in place in their microcoding, and so any sort of instability, instead of being reined in, was just kind of allowed to run around and do spikes, and it caused physical damage to the chips, this voltage instability, but also the instability leads to your PC, your system, freaking out. Basically, there's a... What? Quality control. Was this one tested? Thank you, quality control. It was not, and now it has been. Thank you for the 15 bones. I shall put them to as good a use as I possibly can. Thank you, QC. Means an awful heckin' lot. Okay. Troublemakers. I'm surrounded by troublemakers. So vmin instability. Okay, so if you have a 13th, an i9, 13,000 whatever, or 14,000 whatever, okay, the Intel chipset processor to run your PC, your CPU, it has this instability. many of your programs, including like OBS and a bunch of video games, running from anywhere, they have allowances. It can be unstable up to a certain amount. Once there is enough instability on the high or low end, it will crash to protect itself. It will force close the program. It will do all that stuff. So OBS has done this historically, and if your voltages or your bandwidth even, if you're providing too much or too little bit rate from your internet, it will actually crash OBS. So systems are like this. They're protecting themselves, and they say, here's the range that you can operate in. Don't care if it's all sorts of crazy, as long as it's within these lines. Okay, the chipset did not have that. So it caused all sorts of problems. But it also means that those programs crashed. Okay, they crash outside of that. And so the voltage instabilities led to degradation of the physical chip itself, which led to more voltage instability, and it built over time. I say that this is notorious because Intel learned about this fairly early. They learned all about all the problems, and they introduced a patch via a BIOS update. Okay, BIOS is like sort of the thing, like the bare bones of your PC runs on all these settings. Okay, for those of you who don't know. Anyways, they released a microcode update via BIOS update. Okay, so you had to flash your BIOS with a new version of it that introduced those digital guardrails, as it were, to stop the instability. So you can't operate outside of this thing, and sort of reined it in. Problem is, most of the people who had these chips didn't know any of that, of course, up to this point. You're just running your PC, especially if you're doing complex things like streaming and video editing and all the rest of the stuff, high-end gaming, you know, all the stuff that a CPU like puts the CPU through its paces, like me. And it caused all these problems and irreversible damage to the chips. So normally they have a return warranty program. I just learned this. This is part of the silver lining I mentioned yesterday. They have a warranty for manufacturing defects, like everything, right? And everybody knows, well, those don't actually mean anything, because they're gonna be like, well, it didn't break because of us, you broke it. Well, in this case, I just learned, like days ago. I was like, well, I bought this chipset back at the very end, December of 24. So I ain't exactly set to get my money back. I didn't use it. I didn't build the PC until March or something, April of last year. And so it was a while before I started using it in any case, but I was like, I'm long past any return period that they would accept, right? A year and a half ago. It ain't gonna happen, right? It ain't gonna happen. Not true. Not true. It turns out because this is such a well-known and well-understood problem that they made the warranty 5 years. They extended it. To their credit, I'm not thrilled that Intel caused all this headache for me, but to their credit, the fact that they were like, yeah, this one's totally on us. We own this one. They extended the warranty specifically for 13th and 14th gen chipsets. So if that's you, and this is the first time you're hearing about all this, you ought to care. Save yourself $450 getting a new one, which is kind of funny because I got it for $430 something back in 2024. Now Amazon says it's $500, and Intel themselves, because yes, I spoke to them on the phone, say it's $600. And I'm like, I'm looking at it right now on Amazon. She's like, no, they're $600. They're this much. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm looking at it. Nope. Not that. You have to check the official web. I can buy it on Amazon. Okay, lady. Okay, lady. If you got a 13th or 14th gen i9, you should care about this. They extended the warranty. Hooray. So now I have a new chip being sent to me. There's an expedited process. The free one, there's a free one, but it's slow. Okay, there's a free one where you send them the defective chipset. And once they get it, it's 8 to 9 business days of them inspecting it. And if they decide, yeah, okay, then they'll send you another one, and they cover the shipping on both ends, and it's all free to you. Hooray. I don't have time to be out of commission for 2 to 3 weeks. That would kill this business. So there's an expedited thing, but they don't offer it. You have to know to ask for it. And credit to the Tin Skin, the Tin Skin told me about this, okay? You can ask. You can specifically request this. of their customer service people is, nope, can't afford that kind of downtime, need it faster, 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 ready, set, go. And they're like, all right, cool, we can do that. Where they send you a new one right away, but they put a hold, a security deposit on your credit card for the price of a brand new processor until they receive the return unit. Obviously, that makes sense, right? It's a security deposit. So they bill you, they hit your credit card for $600 something, and they send you a new one immediately, and they like overnight it to you, okay? So that actually should be here. Well, unfortunately, it got ordered on yesterday. Like right before we left for the wedding, I got off the phone with the lady, and it's on its way, hooray. Business day. So it'll be here on Monday, okay? It'll be here on Monday. Very annoying. But once I get it, I swap it out, send them back the other one. As soon as they receive it, they process it or whatever it is, and then they refund the money on the credit card. Okay, and there's a $50 fine. There's a $50 service fee for doing it this way, the expedited way. But I'm like, $50, which sucks. Or be out of commission for 3 weeks and torpedo my entire company. So, yep, I had to eat it. Had to eat the $50. Very annoying. But yes, I've got a new chipset coming, which means I'm going to have to actually dig into the PC and make more changes starting on Monday. Which is very annoying because I have stuff to be doing. But assuming it shows up on Monday, I'm going to have to do that. Is it going to mess up my stream for Tuesday? Don't know. Don't know. Is it going to mess up CNRs? Dear God, I hope not. I'll have to do the entire thing on freaking mobile again. I mean, I tried to do mobile with a couple of you. It didn't work out. God, it was the worst. I spent all day doing troubleshooting. Okay, so that's all the story. Except, okay, that instability, right. So that instability causes things to crash and fail. Well, one of the things that causes voltage spikes and all of that for your CPU and processing for your CPU and all that jazz is Windows updates, operating system updates. And those happen automatically if you don't do them quick enough. So, on... what day was that? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday morning. Apparently, this is something that Helly found in the logs. Thank you, Helly. You asked if what you contributed was helpful. This part certainly was. Went through the logs for the PC, found that there was a Windows update at like 6 a.m. while I was still sleeping, and it caused voltage instability and crashed the PC. Turns out, if you crash the PC, you know those warnings that are like, yeah, update in progress. Do not turn off your machine. You know all those warnings? Hey, this is happening right now. You're updating this thing. You're repairing this thing. Do not power down your PC. Do not cycle any of this. Leave it alone. You know all those warnings? Turns out those warnings matter. Turns out those warnings make a difference because while I was still asleep, it crashed during that. And that corrupts a lot. Turns out. So yeah, my operating system didn't work. So when I got to my PC, my workstation here, in the morning, I'm like, where is everything? Where are all of my lurks that I left up? Friends before frames? Where is everybody? Where is everything? Yeah. So it turns out that, yeah, it killed everything. I didn't have an operating system anymore. And so, yep, I needed to operate everything through like command prompt or PowerShell and a bunch of garbage that I didn't understand, but now I sort of do. Now I know a bunch of keyboard shortcuts that open a bunch of things and you can force open programs. You can do all this jazz, bounce around, and I did so much on mobile. Oh, I hate mobile. Ooh, I hate mobile. I hate this stupid tiny screen and stupid typing. I hate it. So much on mobile. And I needed to rebuild everything. The ultimate solution was I needed a new, not just a new clean install of Windows, but a new user profile because the old one was burnt. Like the conclusion was everything that's on my old profile, which was all my customization and all my settings and all my everything, is compromised. And we tested that exhaustively. Okay, I had to go through many hours of testing to find that out. And kernel level, everything was ruined. All program stuff was suspect because it had all been corrupted, whatever. And so I'm like, okay, what can I save? And the answer was as little as is absolutely necessary. Because anything could contain the corruption. And so if you copy it over to a new profile, you might sabotage the entire thing all over again. So move as little as possible. So here we are. So here we are. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. That's the story. That's all the things. And so I have spent an enormous amount of time these past handful of days trying to repair all of the things and get all of my customization back. And there you go. Now you know the whole story. Or most of the story. Anyways, and then yeah, I ate something sus at the wedding last night, I guess. And I'm feeling terrible. So, here we are. We've arrived. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. The last thing I got solved was, I think, my audio sources. So, okay, I have so much to ask you guys about audio sources, but first I need to figure out this freaking multi-chat thing. Let me catch up. Jeepers. Okay, Helix tools, yes. The multi-chat, yes. I just haven't done any of that yet, Trusky. I know. You told me about it. I literally had a tab open for it. It's one of the tabs that I lost when everything crashed. Yep. So, yep, I don't have the time to do any of that right now. I'm trying to get back to basic functionality. There's, like, no good time for this at all. Every single day of the week for me is full. Full. Not, like, pretty busy. Full. Every hour is spoken for in my life. Not in, like, well, just this week. In my life. Every single disruption to this disrupts my entire life. So, very annoying, this. No, I have a blast watching it. Oh, good. Trying to piece everything together as you are. Ah, story unfold one puzzle piece at a time. I find it to be very captivating. It is, Wang. I loved that game. I freaking loved it. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Very much, very much. URL of the pop-up might need to be updated in the OBS doc. I did that. Didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work. URL stamp. The doc points to a URL. Does that URL match what's in the doc? Yes. Does indeed. Plus, I love games about deduction. Same. Figuring things out with the incomplete, unreliable information gives the brain hamster. Oh yeah, that's why I loved it, Wang. It was so fun. But yeah, Boogan's here. Oh, hello, sir. It's good to see you. I'm glad to be back on the internet so that I get to say hi to the likes of you. I hope that you're well. Sorry, it's like the first stream ever of yours that I've missed. That goes for like all of you. Anybody who streamed in the last 3 days? Yeah, I basically didn't have my bandwidth because I didn't have a functioning PC to give it to you, so kind of terrible. Felt awful. That's why I went to Ryzen 9. Yeah. I'm not rebuilding the entire PC. I am not doing it. Really excited for Warhammer. Oh, Dark Heresy. Acquisition. Oh, Hereticus. For heretics. Oh, tasked with stomping out those chaos cultists. Ooh, very fun, Wang. Deduction and all of that. I like it. You're basically internal affairs, but for Warhammer. Tech Priest will go back on retainer, calming the machine spirits. Thank you, hell yeah, I appreciate it. Deduction and weaponizing information. Very fun, Wang. Very clever, very fun. That's like 2-star covers. That's what I'm saying, Wang. It's crazy. Client with AMD and damn you, Automod. What'd you do? What'd you say? Monday was mostly opened up. If you need help, well, I have my Monday's not open. You know what I'm saying? My Monday's not open. Think I saw $50. It is not refunded, Helly. No. It's explicitly not. I sent that to you. It includes like a line that says refundable amount, and it's a separate amount. It's not refundable. Nope. And if you thought I finally got the freaking email, I did, and I responded to it, Guts. I did that on mobile this morning while I was waiting for something to finish. Banana. Hot Ride's here. Hi, boo-boo. Hello, thank you for the lurk, T. I appreciate you very much. Again, grateful to have you in. Means an awful fucking lot. I know you're probably already gone because of all the mouth breathing I'm doing over here, but boy howdy for posterity. Glad indeed to have you. Glad indeed to have you. We don't like losing all the things. It's true. Very, very annoying. Very annoying. Extra special. Yeah, pulling up tab. Okay, right. I did pull up tabs. Well, that was like I pulled up those tabs right before we left since I got everything working. So yes, you are special. You are special. I heard Bean from Gus, and you're here. It's true. Bean's here. It's true. He do be here since you missed, like everyone, but start out to my stream. Yeah. Miss your voice. That's true. He does have he has a sultry voice, Boogan. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. It was wonderful to see your face, Bobs. Oh, I'm glad to be seen. I'm glad that this is, functioning well enough to be seen. Now I just gotta figure out this chat thing. Why wouldn't this work? I'm looking at the extension. It's active right now. Where is it? I don't know if it shouldn't be like all like defaulted. I don't know. I don't get it. Like the multi-chat? There's Rumble multi-chat. Stream. No, that's a scene. Yeah, we don't need any of that. It's a doc. Like, listen, this isn't a scene that I need to fix. It's a doc. And so this is a custom doc that only I see on my end. So I go to custom docs. Yeah. I changed out the thing. Like, for theirs, and no dice. I don't get it. Don't understand. Why wouldn't it work? I've turned off, I've disabled, re-enabled, I don't understand. Copy link, yes, we've copied the link. We go to the custom doc, we control all, we paste, we apply, no dice, doesn't do anything. So that's why? I don't get that. But yes, also Helly, I had backed up my, okay, this is another stupid pain point that just happened. I said there were a couple of bright spots because of all this. One, I learned about the chipset repair. So now they are sending me a new chip. Hooray, that's neat. That gave me an extra lease on life for the chipset, which is great. And I don't have to actually undervolt it, which I have had to do all year, is undervolt the thing. So I don't have to sacrifice power anymore. It'll just work, which is great. It's what I paid for. So, that's gonna actually, it's what you guys paid for. You guys paid for this whole thing to work, so you guys have been the ones getting gypped. Me too, but also you. Bright spots. I get a new CPU. Hooray. Another one, though, is in the course of doing this, I was like, I know, because Helly's like, you're pretty sure you backed these things up. And I'm like, I did. Where are they? Guess where they were? Do you remember the tech priesty thing that you did a little while ago, Helly? Where one of my drives just vanished. One of my, like, SSDs just disappeared. Just didn't show up anymore. And you're like, huh. And we, like, tested a bunch of things, plugging things in. We changed out cables and all that jazz. And then it just randomly started working. It just happened to start working again. And we're like, all right, well, I guess don't touch anything. House of Cards, right? PC. It's a house of cards, you guys. I swear. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't breathe too hard next to it, okay? Just sit there. Yeah, okay. So that same drive, that's the one that they're backed up to. That drive is where my settings were backed up to. I looked everywhere, and then I'm like, you know what? I can picture it. That drive. And I'm like, of course! So I start poking around. Guess what? I learned in the course of doing this that the daisy chain power cable, for those of you not familiar with this, your power supply has a hookup on the back, and it can go to power things like hard drives, okay? SSDs, HDDs, whatever it is, you can have power that goes to power those things. Hooray! Whatever it is, they need power. So all these SSDs need power. Well, if you got a bunch of them like I do, you can get, and you have limited space, and your power supply doesn't have unlimited ports on the back, you can get a daisy chain power cable, basically that bounces from one drive to the next, so you can power it all with the same cable. What I learned in the course of this, thank you Tin Skins, is that those fail notoriously, because more moving parts, more voltage, more whatever, more to move through one cable, and there's more failure points because each of them has its own connection, okay? And so each of them are subject to failure in the daisy chain. Well, powering it with a different tier of the daisy chain seems to have fixed the problem. My drives aren't in order anymore, which is annoying, but it's fixed and it works. And it's like, yeah, you should probably replace that daisy chain. Great, thanks, awesome. So I did find the settings. I was able to restore like an OBS profile, which sort of helped. I needed to still go back through and do like all of my settings over again, all of my recording, all of my audio. Like, I'm like, what got saved? Yeah, some scenes got saved. Hooray. Like, I didn't have to do all that over again, but all my settings were defaulted. So I needed to go back and find old screenshots. And I'm like, oh, good, the last screenshots I took were freaking 2025 something. So, yep. Let this be a reminder to you. If you run OBS Studio, go take screenshots of all your settings. Do it every 6 months. I don't know. Valk! Hi, Valk! It's good to see you. Welcome in. Sorry that I didn't get to see you guys today. I'm really bummed out about that. Really bummed out about that. I barely got things started in time just to be a few minutes late for stream. But geez, I hope that you are well. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. Oh, Mel is over in YouTube land too. I just can't see that on these screens. Okay, this is ridiculous. Hoi. Oi, okay. My goodness gracious. Do well, finishing up a game. A space for the Unbound. Never heard of it. Haven't really been on Discord today. Only just saw that now. Ah, looked over the message again. I see, misread it. Okay. Reading has been a struggle with growing headache. Yeah, I saw something mentioned about you having a headache, my dude, and then something about dentist. What's going on? Last few days should hopefully be looked at Monday. Yeah, what is? I'm sorry, my dude. That's terrible. You said something about being a low-power Baymax, and I went, haha, that is literally in my favorites folder because it's one of my favorite little gifts of all time. But I'm sorry that is you, my dude. Tried turning it off and back on. I have. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always sound advice. Always sound counsel. Made my account, and I know what apartment I'll be living in now, too. Oh, bet! That's super exciting, Guts. Super exciting. How are you? And the Giggler. The Giggler. The Giggler, that's what she's called. It's like there's the Riddler, you guys, and there's the Giggler. If you don't know her, you should. Chat appearing in the extension itself? No, the extension never shows chat. It's, yeah, it doesn't preview what you're seeing. It doesn't preview any of that. It's like overlay stuff. But I don't know if this got defaulted. I don't know what is supposed to be checked on. I feel like this.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Guilty! Hits the gavel. Guilty, I'm grateful for the follow. Or the sub on YouTube. Means an awful lot. Jeez Louise. Aim to earn it. Aim to earn it! Between the silly and the serious and all the rest of the stuff that we post over there. Aim to earn it, guilty. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. One step closer to 1,000, you guys. One step closer to actually making money on stupid YouTube. Someday. So yeah, the overlay thing, you can customize the crap out of it in the overlay interface thing. And then you're just supposed to copy the URL, and the URL itself that gets posted in my custom docs contains all of the data. Like, it gets longer and longer and longer the more changes you make to the default, because the URL itself will spell out what those changes actually translate to. And so if you do all sorts of crazy customization with alerts and visible stuff and badges and pictures, the URL gets really long, okay, to show all of those changes. The URL that I have right now is awfully short, like really short. So I'm like 98%, 99% sure that this is not the URL that this used previously. I'm almost certain that that's not the same. I don't know how to... So this is probably the default one. But then again, I feel like it would capture something. It's not capturing anything. So I don't know what's going on with it. I have to figure out the multi-chat. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Obs, there's a scene collection and profile. Profiles are where your audio devices, stream keys, and all the settings are saved too. Yep, nope, I loaded those and they did not bring those things back. I had scenes, I had a profile, I had profiles and scenes. I had the scene collection and the profile, and things were missing. They just were. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't get it. Speaking of good news, guess who has 2 thumbs and will start his new job training? Hey, okay, wait, new job. Like new job training, like different job, or like new role? And if it's the former, does the current employer, whose name I won't say... Do they know? I was gonna say, not the employer, I was gonna say the person in particular. The person that we don't like. It's like, what is it, Hail Mary, you guys? So he says, your ex, he says, and now she's with, what's the name? Babe knows. Mark? Is it Mark? Okay, now she's with Mark. And Rocky's like, we hate Mark. Yeah, we hate Mark indeed. That's what we're doing. We're on Team Wang over here, and so we're gonna be like, hey, we hate Mark. We're gonna call his former employer Mark. That's what we're gonna do. Is it Mark? We hate Mark. Yeah, Hot Fried knows. Yeah, we're gonna call his former employer Mark. Even if they didn't do anything wrong, I don't know. I don't care. I don't have the time. No, I do know a bunch. But I'm not gonna divulge it here. That's ridiculous. We're still gonna say we hate Mark because we're on Team Wang. Hashtag Team Wang. Unbelievable. He gives me the eyebrows. My dude. Hey, congratulations. Very exciting. Likely the default, and you might need to sign back into the platforms in Stream Ninja. Oh. In Stream Ninja. Sign in. How? Options? Unique session channel ID. No. Hang on. I have settings for the extension on. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Permissions. It's pinned on the toolbar. Site access. Allow this extension to read. Yeah, it's got access. Site settings. This does not appear to be the right settings. I wonder where that would be in this. I wonder where that would be. Integration with this and that interactive scoreboard. Oh boy, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I did get logged out of all my websites, so that would presumably be part of that. Bots. No, we don't need bots. Global settings and tools. Optional chat services. Nerp, not those. Not those. Nor. Profiles? Save current settings as profiles. Save profile. Save all current settings as a profile for easy switching. And there are no things to click. I can save my current one, but that would be stupid because this isn't anything. I don't know that the previous one would have been saved as a profile, and if it is saved as a profile, I don't know where it is saved to. Presumably this isn't a program that's on my computer that I could go find backed up settings on, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I hate Mark. We hate Mark. We hate Mark indeed. New job. I'm gonna be a delivery driver. Oh, bet you got it. Good. Very exciting, my dude. Very exciting. Boogan, I told him to ask you about how he feels about how he should feel about being a delivery driver. I said Boogan may have some insights here. I said that about a bunch of you, incidentally. There's a bunch of you who have either been delivery drivers or are presently delivery drivers. So okay. So good. It's so good, Wang. Yes, we hate Mark. Finished the book not too long ago. It's amazing. Yeah, I want to read the book. I want to do it. Gentleman and a scholar indeed. Juan! Welcome. Welcome indeed, the chosen Juan. It's good to see you. Do you by chosen? Do you by Juan? Don Erone. Welcome on in. Good to have you. And thank you, Don. As the time zone's treating you. Sorry, you guys can see chat over here. I just can't. Not properly. It's all the way over here. I feel like I'm talking to the wall. Just like, oh, hi, guys. How's it going? Oh, that's very funny you did a thing. You get me every time. You. And I'm just gonna over here drink my water. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, tell me more about it. Yes, your weekend. Very exciting. Yes, yes. Oh, fun plans. Excited. Yes. Ain't that the worst when that happens? Listen, there's bright spots. Like, who's the stranger danger over here? I hate this. It's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Rocky hate Mark. Sign in might not be the right term, but somehow Stream Ninja knows what channels you are using, and might need someone to retell it what channels. Yeah, maybe. Amaze. That's right. Amaze. Dirty. Messy? Dirty. Fun story about that. Mark is a camera guy. Yes. Friends with Ryan, who has worked on most of his films with him, and he was filming that scene. Totally improvised, and they kept it. Yep, Hot Bright told me that. That's a fun one. Yeah, it's a fun one, Mel. I got 1 bar stream. 1 bar. Oh, Zen. Hi, Zen. Wait, aren't you camping? 1 bar. Stream keeps freezing, but much love as always. We camping. Dude is calling in to stream from camping, you guys. Zen, I appreciate you. Hope camping is amazing. Watch out for mosquitoes. Jeez. Pizza delivery driver, early college days. Oh boy. I did hear that, Mel. Yeah, Ryan said in an interview he wanted Mark to feel seen. That's hilarious. We hate Mark. Greetings, salutations, Engel. It's good to see you, Engel. Welcome on in. How's the time zones treating you? A pleasure indeed to have you. My chat's not working. There's several other things that are likely broken. So I'm testing things. Sorry, everything's broken. We're trying. Words of great encouragement. We're doing great encouragement, you guys. This room for garbage? Why so messy? Zen, try Rumble. Yeah, Rumble works on a little lower bandwidth. It's true. Twitch has got a lot of pork. It's got a lot of fluff that slows everything down. Why is school teacher in space? Question. Go on. I wasn't expecting company, was I? Yeah, it's very good. Okay, okay, I don't know how to figure out this multi-chat thing, but also I do need to ask you guys audio questions while I have you. I can figure out the multi-chat thing and test it on my own time. It's one of the things I did not anticipate not working, incidentally. So, okay, notes to self. Multi-chat doesn't work. Okay, next. It appears that music is going through. Does music sound like... Sorry, these are going to be very, subjective questions where the regulars are gonna be the most help here. Does music sound like the normal volume to you? Like, is it the normal volume? Really is the only metric here. I didn't have any filters or anything. There's no EQ stuff on the music. So this should just be a straightforward music question. We're starting with low stakes here. Low stakes. Does the music sound normal behind my voice here? You're like, oh yeah, there's music playing back there. Okay, yeah, it should not be different. It shouldn't be different. But if it's if something's jumping out at you, let me know. Okay. Stream quality should help. Yeah, I have some ideas for you. Sending you some links. Oh, bet. Fist my bump. Nope. Music sounds a little louder than normal, maybe. Okay. It is time go. A little louder than normal. Okay. Thumbs up, baby. It's not drowning you out, but maybe 1 notch too low. That's so funny. That is so funny, you guys. I swear. This is a pain point in streaming. You say to somebody, hey, is the music too loud? And they go, yeah, it's way too loud, you gotta turn it down. And immediately you get another message from somebody saying, there's music playing? Every single time. And so the question has to be, do you know what what we're after? Does the person know what the goal is? Which is, it should be background noise, noticeable, but there. And on quieter songs, be able to go, well, yeah, it's just a quieter song. And not go, well, this needs to be louder. Because if I adjust the volume, it adjusts the volume for all music forevermore. Not like this song is quiet and I would like this song to be louder. All music will forever be altered based on your answer. For everyone. There is no is it you have your browser turned down? Is it your Twitch stream or Rumble stream or whatever? You have the volume adjusted and it's a little too quiet? Like, this feedback is for all times, for all things. If I adjust the volume, it will affect everybody forevermore. So, the last handful of streams, I had somebody say, I can't hear your music at all. What music? There's no music. And I adjusted it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. Crank it up to 11. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. Doing well here. Almost 8 Pum Central. Yes, indeed. Melv and I are just finishing up work. About to head home. I gotcha. Well, congratulations. Congratulations on wrapping it up, making true today. Hope you and Soups is doing well. Hello, Earth. Plan is like fishing. Yeah. No, it's there, and white load, in my opinion. Thumbs. Crap. Listen, this is what I would notice. I know it, Guts. I know it. Grumpy, angry, stupid. How long since last sleep? Question. If I adjust the volume to where it's not too loud, you are too low. Yeah, but... Unbelievable. It sounds good to me, but the piano is soft. Well, it is lo-fi. That is sort of the... It is sort of the point over there. If I just... Fox, thank you for the lurk. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you, madame. I hope that you're well. I've missed your face. To be fair, I have funky hearing, though. I'm sensitive to background noise. Oh, yeah. Greetings, salutations, fellow humans. Dragon BB! Hello again. Hello again. Welcome back. Probably louder than I think it is. Carl and I made a baby. That's right. Carl and I made a baby. This was random Hail Mary quotes now. If you guys haven't seen Hail Mary, we'll stop quoting it. Actually, I don't know that these things spoil anything. I'm not gonna lie. These are all out of context nonsense to somebody who hasn't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. You should see it. It's fun. It's fun, and it's free on, if you have Prime. It's streaming on Prime right now. That's how we saw it. So, and what's funny is, I don't have streaming services, but we do have Prime because, I run a business. And so we have Prime for the business. It's like, oh, I guess we have that streaming service. Not explicitly, but it exists. Anyways. Taking care of Granny. As usual. As usual, Dragon Baby. She's lucky to have you. Lucky to have you. More. No. Left. Be left. Be left. More left. More left is perfect. Haven't seen a movie in a hot minute. Yeah. Well, I don't see very many of them, Guts, but we're working on it. We'll stop quoting it never. Statement. What was I gonna say about the chat? Yeah, okay, so I can't figure out the multi-chat thing. So, okay, music audio. Scenes. The scenes all should be working. Shouldn't have any issues there. Oh, right, I gotta get rid of that. That's embarrassing. That's just a me problem. That wasn't a thing problem. Okay, then I'm gonna do system sounds. We're gonna test some stuff. I am going to drop this mini recording in DaVinci and see how this all comes out. So I'm gonna make some system noises. Sorry to all of you for whom these system noises are triggering. All of you who are like, I hate system sounds, they're the worst. Yep. I'm sorry. Okay. And music is clearly working. We are going to unmute. Sir Whiskey. and see if the browser audio comes through. Now, you guys tell me. I'm going to unmute Whiskey's stream, okay? And you tell me if you can hear him. Now, actually, I'm not going to tell you what it is you should hear. I'm not going to tell you what it is what you're expected to hear. You tell me what you hear. Okay, and I'm not going to turn off the music. I'm not going to do any of this. I'm going to leave the music as is for the science. Okay, so. So, what did we hear? If your answer is, nothing changed, what do you mean? What are we listening for? That's an answer. That's a helpful answer. That's data. That's science. I heard talking. Oh, we heard some talking. Okay, okay. Interesting. Very good. Interesting. We heard talking. Did anybody else hear talking? Did anybody else hear any of that? Anybody else hear any of that? And then I gotta do Discord noises. So you tell me if you can hear. Oh, heard nothing but distracted. Very well. Crickets. Okay. Heard it for a second there. Okay, okay, okay. Tell me if you guys hear this. Anything? Anything? Did we hear? Did we hear the things? Did we hear the... I heard the Discord bedunk. Oh, yeah, the bedunks. Okay, good, 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 good. We heard the bedunk. Very good. Very good. I'm glad. I can hear piano keys. Soup! How you doing, Soup? It's good to see you, madame. Welcome, welcome. Yes, there is piano playing. Yes, there's... Yes, we've got Zelda Lo-Fi playing. That's true. And if anybody heard the rest of the stuff... Tinker Granny, and I am currently 8 hours of sleep in 2 days. I feel quite a bit of that, actually, Dragon BB, not for the same reasons. I'm so sorry that you are short on sleep. So sorry. So sorry. Man. Okay, heard it, Grace. Grace question, dumb statement. Yeah. Indeed. Okay, we can hear it. Can't hear the thing. Heard the Discord. Heard the bedunks. Very good, good. Heard the Discord noises. Good, good. Do you need to test your voice levels? No. It shouldn't have changed any of that. And that's all stuff that I can change on the fly at a different time. I don't need to be live for any of that. I can just do that during a, I can just do that during a regular call, regular seat. I'm trying to do stuff right now that is unique to me streaming. And part of that is checking the recording. That's why I'm testing these things. So I'm actually going to open up Arc right now. And this should be the last thing that I need to test. Did that, did that, did that, did that, did that. Yeah, this is the last thing. Okay, so I'm going to test the game audio here. I'm going to pause the music. And we're going to see if we can hear this. And then that will conclude my recording for this particular bit. And I'm going to see what all it recorded. This is sort of the main thrust of what I need to test. Is, does it record correctly? That's kind of, that's the key. Okay, because I can you're like, oh yeah, I can hear you just fine. But if I can't do anything with the content that we produce here while live, this business is dead in the water. So, yeah, we did this historically, where it was like, oh, okay, everything sounds good. And you guys, oh, it sounds good, that's great. And then, the recordings were messed up, and I lost, 6 months of work. Because everybody's like, oh, it sounds good. But I was young and dumb and stupid. I didn't know that it would affect the... Dude, what is... Oh, God, I hate their stupid anti-cheat nonsense. Retry or something. Ooh, I hate them. I hate the freaking anti-cheat thing that Ark put in. They're so dumb. Game is taking longer to start than expected. Working on it. Ellipses. What it... The anti-cheat needs... Oh my gosh, I hate them. Right, I haven't run this since everything got rebooted. Game has crashed and terminated with exit code blah blah blah. Game has opted... Something went wrong. There's an issue with starting de novo anti-cheat. Please try restarting your PC or uninstalling anti-cheat. Your games will reinstall it when needed. This game has opted to require anti-cheat to play. Well, duh. What? You stupid sumbitch. All right. We save the error code just because it's probably a good idea to save that somewhere. Freaking stupid. Stupid. Save that. Quit that. Cancel that. Uninstall the anti-cheat. How can I uninstall the anti-cheat? Isn't it going to be mad at me if I try and uninstall the anti-cheat as trying to, like, go around their stuff? Aren't they going to be mad? I feel like they're going to be mad. I don't know. It's very annoying. What was I talking about before this? I don't remember before this thing wasn't... Oh, right. Yeah, the recording. All the audio was messed up, and I lost... It was like 5 or 6 months of work. And now the game just worked. All I did was just try again. What? So yes, I need the recordings to be correct. Once this fires up, I should have some audio here to test. And we will see what it sounds like on the back end. And then I can throw all of this in DaVinci, which I have open and running. So if everything's a bit laggy, that would be why, because DaVinci is waiting in the wings here. I should have done all of this much faster. Do I hear anything? I do. Can you hear? Can you hear the game? Now when I tab out of it. That's interesting. It shouldn't have done that. Audio should continue even when it's minimized. Mute game when minimized. Interesting. Why would just that get changed? Wait, did I lose game settings? Party chat, voice, proximity chat. Did I lose my game settings? I might have lost my game settings. Party chat, no, push to talk. I lost my game settings! Dude, there's no way I lose my game settings! Dude, hang on. Sensitivities. Alright, where would game settings have been saved locally? Presumably they would have been saved somewhere, right? Frame rate limit 60? Yeah, no, okay. I don't remember what my settings were. They would have been saved somewhere, right? Golly, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Okay, where's my multi-chat? I need my multi-chat back so I can see what the hell I'm missing over here. Because I'm sure I am. Sure I am. Jeez, let me see here. I mean, volume level of Discord when there are other people talking on stream. No, I can do that with a recording. Guts, that shouldn't change. That shouldn't be affected at all. Yeah, I can do that off stream. Thank you for the offer. Tier! Hello, Tier! Damn, the PC lives. Yeah. Still a lot of pieces to pick up, I'm afraid. And all of a sudden, and also I'm like looking over here for chat because my docks are broken. It's very annoying. Game sounds heard. Okay, okay. Sciencing with Social Ninja extension. Thank you. I appreciate you. Some stuff happened in the past 40 hours that I'm trying to cope with. It's very hard to stay outside of the box with what happened. I'm very sorry, Dragon BB. I have also had a whole bunch of stuff happen in the past 40 hours. That means I'm doing this test sciencing stream, and I am lousy for you guys right now. I'm terribly sorry. I'm sorry that you're going through it, my friend. You've been through a whole hell of a lot of tough things in your life. I have no doubt that you can do this one too, for what it's worth. For what it's worth. Hear game, can see and hear game. Cool. Great to see you, Sir Dorian. Hello, sir. It's good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Besides the whole PC melting down and being caught in a B-sod loop for multiple days and spending 60 of the last, 80 hours troubleshooting to have a functioning PC again. Besides all that, yeah, I'm doing great. Besides everything breaking and having to cancel streams and CNRs and a whole bunch of other things. Besides all that, doing great. Look at the dude with a gifted sub. I swear, Dorian, thank you. What the? This dude. This gentleman. I'm grateful for you. Grateful for you indeed, my friend. Thank you, Dorian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dorian also multi-streams, you guys. He's also on Rumble and Twitch. He's also around joining. Yo, go give him a look-see. Is that Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus also gifting a sub? Listen, if you guys don't have subs, you gotta go say something in Rumble chat, because there's a bunch of them floating around there because of the generosity of you lovely lot. Say something in Rumble chat, pick up a sub. I'm grateful. Thank you. Zacchaeus, I'm glad to see you, brother. Hope that you're well. Man, oh man. Lovely humans, these. Lovely freaking humans, these. Thank you guys for the gifted subs. QA, thank you for the tip. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sad boy because all my stuff is busted, but I'm trying. Kind of figure out Stream Ninja, you need to get the pop-out chats for each platform and then have the extension detect chat. Where do I change that? I have the pop-outs. I have the URLs. Those are present. I have the tab open with all three of them. Where do I enter those? Sir Helly. Did we save them to photos? Save what? Save what? I have to, the only persistent, URL for chat is Twitch. And that's incidentally the reason why on Rumble Studio, it very often, if you have the 3 at the top of your stream and you say schedule the stream and start stream and all that, it fails to initialize with Twitch. It's because of Twitch's persistent chat. Maybe some of you guys will know this. If you refresh the chat on a page of Twitch, it'll still show old chat up to a certain point. That chat will stay there on the page, persistent, until a certain amount of time after a stream has ended, before you can refresh the page and chat will just be blank. There's a certain threshold of time that has to be passed in order for it to clear chat. That on their end is why we can't push using Rumble Studio without disabling Twitch and then re-enabling Twitch. It's because when you select the boxes on the top of Studio, I want to go live on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube, what you're opting into when you click yes to Twitch is it in its current state. And so if you schedule that stream, say a couple days early, or even a handful of hours early, it says, cool, I'm going to push to this iteration of the Twitch page. Well, that iteration will be gone by the time you go live. And so when you say go live and it goes, I don't know, we can't connect to Twitch, it's because that version of Twitch no longer exists. That version has been refreshed into oblivion. It does not exist anymore. Meanwhile, it will be just fine on Rumble and YouTube because you scheduled those. And those will be persistent forever. They will never change. They will never update. They will never refresh. The YouTube stream that you had, that you made, has a special chat that will never be replicated ever again by anyone, anywhere, or you. So it only has one place to push to, but Twitch doesn't. And so Twitch is the only one that I have the chat popped out, the pop out of chat. That's the only one that you can have persist on Chrome for this extension. The other two need to be updated every single stream. So if I had to end this stream and schedule a new one, it would be different chats, which means every single stream, I need to go grab the URL for the popped out chat on Rumble and on YouTube, and I need to pull them up on Chrome to save those so that they can be pulled for my bot, for me to see, for my doc.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Adam, I'm grateful. Thank you for the YouTube sub. It means an awful heck lot. What? I aim to earn it, Adam. Between the silly and the serious and all the stuff between, I aim to earn it. Jay, thank you for the sub. God, we're one step closer, you guys. Someday we're going to be monetized. Someday, I tells you what. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. We've been doing quite a lot with shorts and long form stuff. Hope you enjoy. More to come. Lots more to come. We're working tirelessly. There's a lot of moving parts, you guys. A lot of moving parts. And then I need to grab the pop-out chat, and one of my custom docs on OBS is actually Rumble Chat exclusively because I need to have that accessible so that I can do raids and stuff on there. So, yep, there's a lot of moving parts, and those are the only chats that stay. And now you know, you heard too much about all those things. Jeez, okay, I am far behind. I mean, if you lost a lot of your documents, it would make sense since most games save your settings in an INI file. I backed up some stuff, Wang. I just don't know which. I don't know which one. It's an INI file. Would this be in like app data? Because it told me not to back anything up, and I was like, I'm backing some stuff up, and I sort of did. I was like cheeky about the whole thing. So an INI file. Okay, so in my profile, it's probably app data. Probably roaming. Maybe not. Local. What? Hey! Here to test ninja things. Hell yeah, and snagging a sub. Aki, with that first batch of gifted subs. Hooking up Helly. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Pioneer game. Saved. Config. Windows client. Game user settings. It's in there. I sees it. Can I open it? Ooh, I can. I'm looking at a text file. What will I recognize? The VSync is turned off. Great. That's usually turned off. Audio frame rate limit. It says 60. I'm almost certain that I didn't set it to 60. I would have capped it at 120. So is this like an old INI file? Is that what this is? Is this an old file? Where would it be? Where would it be? Oh, data. Wait, hang on, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Wait a minute. Config. INI. Okay, hang on, hang on. We're sciencing, you guys. Frame. Found it. I found it. Okay. Now I just need to like replace those files, right? So I need to move all of that folder over, which means I need to exit the game. Ha! We need to not do this while the game is live. Let's not ruin something that's already probably partially broken. Okay, then I have my old backed up data. Ooh, past Gus! You were wise to not trust. And then I copy this over to the new user files. We're doing it, Peter. We're doing it! We're doing it. We're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it, We're doing it. Thank you, Wang. I appreciate you. Oh, one act motivates another. What a gem. What a freaking gem. Have you met your chatter goal? I have, Trotsky, yes. Thanks to the lovely humans, we hit it on Tuesday in it. We did hit it on Tuesday. It got me emotional. Yeah, now we're just gonna bang out the last bunch of shorts, and then that's it. Yeah, I was supposed to have a different project for shorts, and then because of everything crashing, that fell through. I don't even have time to go into it with all you guys and explain all the stuff and things. But yes, I had a better plan for shorts. Now we're just gonna have to churn out a bunch of technically shorts to hit that. But yes, we've hit everything else. Thank you for asking. I feel like setting up Helix tools will be much easier than what you're doing. I don't know, Trotsky. New program, new problems. I don't have time to set up anything, ever. Every hour of my life is spoken for. So every hour that I spend setting up something new is an hour that gets taken from something else. I don't have flex time. I don't have a let's mess with this fun new tool and see how it works. I never have that. I have that 0 of the days of my life. Every single hour I'm doing something for either you guys or Hot Bride. Every hour, every waking hour. So any new program, like it'll never happen. Like it's like I need to have an on-call, on-site tech person who does all of that literally while I'm sleeping. And then they just brief me on it during the morning briefing because I can't. Yeah, it's very frustrating. And the pop-outs, you go there, and then it seems to you just extension, and I taste pennies. What now, Helly? In the pop-outs, you go there, and then it seems to you just extension, and it adds it. I do taste pennies. I'm having a stroke. Helix makes all this way easier. Test Ninja things here. Really not liking the extension for Stream Ninja, but trying to sort it. Well, hey, if we can set up Helix, that's great. I guess this is a broken stream, and we're doing this anyhow. We might as well do it. Might be the default INI. Yes, it is. It does appear to be the default, Trotsky. Yes, I will move over the new one now. You're seeing now could be current settings. Yes. Photos of settings saves. 2 photos from post crash again. No, I didn't save photos or any of this stuff. Stream Ninja thing on my side, covering your Twitch and Rumble. What I do is go to the tab with a pop out. The extension so the setting thing dropped. Seems to have added it. What? I can do that. Yeah, Trotsky, just come on down. If one setup takes 1 hour, another takes 20 minutes, it evens out better. What I mean is, the reason I never did any of this, the reason I didn't change it, is because this one was working. Do you see what I mean? All of this is a house of cards for me. All of it is. You guys saw the camera did something weird the other day, and so I, like... No, the camera didn't do something weird. The camera was moving too much. I went over and literally adjusted a cable, like, in where it's coiled. Didn't unplug anything, didn't move anything, didn't yank anything, didn't pull anything. You know what? I literally adjusted the positioning of a cable and my camera broke. Like, I never change anything because everything is a house of cards. If I touch one thing, it breaks. Constantly. It's the dumbest thing ever. So in the course of like doing this and moving stuff around, one of my hard drives stopped working. And it's because a perfectly good brand new cable failed. Because I touched it. Like everything is made like crap these days. I've been ranting about this for days. Everything is manufactured garbage. This chipset. The fact that I need to get a manufacturer's fixed chipset and I have to pay to get the dang thing here, like, and all that jazz. Like, what the hell happened to quality control? Like, why is everything trash? And so the reason I haven't done Helix is because I had a working solution. I'm not saying that that's not a good solution. I'm saying it's time I don't have to find out, and I have something that works good enough. Well, now the good enough thing is broken. So yes, your point is well taken, that I could now chuck this one and replace it with this new thing. I did not know this it would be this complicated to get it back up and running. So yes, I need more coffee. I ruined my coffee too. I went to dilute it so I had a little more for stream, and now it's terrible. Oi, Granny said hey. Hi, Granny. I'm glad that you're feeling somewhat better. I'm glad that you're out of the hospital. Jeez. I can get in a call with you and walk you through it. Oh my gosh. Do it for chat specifically. It'll take no time. The site for it. I'm not seeing anything specific when searching Helix outside of Twitch Helix API. Sorry to add to the frustration. No. Looking to see if I can speed run learning the program. No, like, listen. If Stream Ninja, like, honestly, if I can move away from Stream Ninja, great. Like, like, what you guys are seeing right here is Rumble's multi-chat. That's what this is. I can do that with Rumble's multi-chat. No issue, no problem. This is just a custom doc. Like, this is not a problem. But for my purposes, what I need is a doc on my end that I can see. So this is too small for me to see over in my little viewfinder. Okay? I'm glad that you guys can see it, but it scales wrong. And so in order for this to be this size for you guys to read, it needs to be like you just like basically control plus whatever, you zoom in until it's visible on your guys' thing. But the scale of this is not, it doesn't match. So what you guys see, if I pull up the doc right now for what this looks like on my end for me to use, each word is so big that a single word can't fit on a line, and it would be letters per line. Do you see what I mean? I could never use it ever just to get it to be this size, a readable size for you guys. For whatever reason, Rumble's doc is like the sizes don't talk to each other. It's not mirrored. So what you see is not what I see. And so what I need is not a multi-chat for y'all's benefit. You have that. I need a multi-chat for my benefit. Does Helix do that? If Helix does that, great. I'm down. I'm game. If it saves me setup time too, that's so much the better. But if it doesn't give me a custom doc that I can see and that I can do all that stuff, then yeah, I'm in the same spot. Yes? All right, I'm down. Down to learn it, down to try it. HelixTools.org. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to jump on a voice call, I guess. Okay, before I do that, I needed to test this recording. No, I gotta move over this thing first. I gotta move over Pioneer Games. Hang on. Is this my old files here? This is the new files here. App data, local, Pioneer game, saved. We're just gonna replace the whole folder. I really hope it doesn't break the video game. Just saying. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna drop this in local. It's gonna say, oh, there's 7. Replace the files. Replace them. Oops. I meant to copy, not move. So we're gonna copy that and paste that over here too, just so I have a backup copy, just so nothing moves too much. Okay, so presumably that means that the game will now have all of my saved information. We minimize both of those, and now I gotta check DaVinci. Before I do anything else, I gotta check this recording in DaVinci. We're gonna pull it up. I'm gonna see. Okay, we made it this. We drop it in here. Hang on. I'll be in a voice chat in a second. Just gotta test this audio. Just gotta test audio. I don't know what this is gonna play through. It might be hella loud. Might be quiet. Don't know. Hella loud is the answer. Actually, you know what? I probably have to mute that on your end, because I was listening to not copyright music over here. Crap. Okay, I mute that to audience. You should no longer be able to hear this. That is super quiet. Super quiet on my end. Hey! Lighthouse! Hell yeah, Lighthouse! I appreciate you, Rumble. That's crazy on Rumble! Hell yeah! Hell yeah, brother! Now you just gotta say something in Rumble chat, and you get one of them subs. Hey, and Indigo. Wait a minute, Indigo, didn't you already follow on Rumble? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I could have swore you followed a little bit ago. I'm grateful, Indigo. Unless that's like looping for some reason. Why would that be looping like that? Okay. I don't know why. I probably broke something. I'm sorry. Okay. Game audio is working. System audio is working. Master is working. The microphone is working. That's music. System sounds, check. Discord sounds, check. Game works. Why is my microphone is really quiet in this recording. Like, I can turn it up, but can you guys actually, like, hear me, like, normal volume? Am I the normal volume to you guys? Does my voice sound the same as it always does? Or am I, like, noticeably quieter tonight than normal? That definitely shouldn't be the case. I did not move any settings with my microphone. Tyr, are you still here? You shouldn't be. You should be asleep. But are you still here, Tyr? Sound the same to me. Damn, I think it sounds usual. Does the microphone tier in the recordings, does my microphone always come across a little quiet? Or is it like loud? Or somewhere in between? Delete clips. Yes, delete those clips. Okay. And let's get out of DaVinci here. Let's free up some resources for the PC. Yeah, I don't know how it normally sounds. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna jump into a voice call here. We're gonna jump into a voice call. We're gonna do it. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna jump into this room. This looks like a good room. This looks like a good room. And then I'm going to alter that. Badunk.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
How's it going?
Well, you know, it's going. How are you?
I am doing really well.
I love
went
that.
to work today, so.
Hey! Freaking great, man. Can't get over how cool that is. If you guys don't know why that's cool, you should go check out Trotsky's stream and ask him about it. You are normal volume, not quiet for us. Well, I've been accused of many things in my life. Being quiet is not one of them. Here. Do it for tabs specifically. Take no time. Setting it up once. It handles everything in the background. Have a pop-up. It will have a pop-out. But I don't know if it's custom size and stuff. Sounds like I need to work more on my program, but I'll let Trotsky cook. Go to hub. That wasn't super loud.
Yeah,
okay.
so
Not hearing round 2 test. Yes, I turned off the round 2 testing. It had copyrighted music in the background. Not sure the Helix multi-chat will pop out. Customization, just like normal Helix chat for a single channel. Have it as a dock in my obs. Trotsky knows things. I wouldn't turn it up. Oh, Zacchaeus is like, can hear. Your voice should be quieter than it is. Like mid? Oh my gosh, he called my voice mid, you guys. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Okay, take it away, Trotsky. Go to Hub, you said.
Yeah, so you want to go to Hub.
Okay.
And
Scheduled
not go to
maintenance.
Helix Connect. Oh, what? Scheduled maintenance.
Scheduled maintenance. All existing overlay browser sources will need to be updated.
Oh, you can ignore that because that's if you had all your stuff set up for Rumbot, it is now being moved to helixtools.org.
Really?
So anything you had set up on Rumbot is going to be on helixtools.org now.
Interesting.
So you'll want to set up an account, which is really easy if you already have a Rumbot account.
I apparently already do. Yep, I just logged in.
Okay. So you want to go to Twitch dashboard.
Scroll bar, Twitch, dashboard. Okay.
Okay. And then you'll want to scroll down to chat overlay and configure.
Chat overlay, configure. Okay.
Okay. Now here you can set up all of the different streaming platforms that you have. You'll just need to connect each one, and then it's as easy as toggling the connection on the right, and it'll put it in the multi-chat, and the link for the overlay is down at the bottom.
So check Rumblebox, check Twitch, because I gotta put in my name. Check the name, and YouTube, no channel ID. Set it in YouTube settings or enable auto detection. Open a new tab. YouTube settings, YouTube channel ID. Right. Oh, channel ID. So that's interesting. It doesn't need my unique chat identifier for a given stream?
No. It only parses the live chat.
Whatever's currently live?
Right. And it will capture it and send it to the overlay.
Dude! Okay, that's actually great.
And you don't have to do a new URL for every stream.
Oh my gosh.
None of that. It is all just right there.
Amazing.
Once you've put in your login information and tied your accounts there, you just put the overlay in OBS as a doc,
Where is
and
that?
it works.
Where is my... What does it want? YouTube channel ID. Where the hell is my channel ID?
It was in a weird space.
I'll bet. Settings,
you have to-
perms? No.
You have to sign into YouTube, click on your profile picture, select settings, and choose advanced settings to view and copy your unique ID.
Advanced settings. Google
It starts
ads.
with UC.
Advertisements. Third-party training. Yep, nope, none of those things. This is not in Studio.
I believe it is in Studio. Like it'll go there automatically.
Yeah, I'm on Studio. I click Settings.
Hang on.
There is no advanced settings. Under Channel, there's advanced settings, but it doesn't have anything for
Hang on. Settings.
unless it's Manage YouTube
Okay.
account.
It's not in YouTube Studio. It's just in the regular YouTube. You click on your
Found it.
You click on that, go to settings, and then under your YouTube channel icon, it'll say view advanced settings, and then you'll have your user ID and your channel ID. What you want is the channel ID.
Copy channel ID. Paste channel ID. That's hilarious. They know that this is hard to find. There's a video on how to find it.
There is, and I watched it.
I mean, I would have too. That makes sense. Okay, so that is done. We love to see it. We refresh that page. Okay, Rumble is toggled on. Twitch. Got that. YouTube is set. Save multi-chat settings. Customize your chat overlay. Oh boy, that's all stuff I can do later.
Yeah, so you're just going to get the multi-chat overlay URL. And one is a white background, one's a black background. I mean, it says transparent, but when it's in OBS, it's white.
Right.
So I would grab the black one.
So I'm going to do a custom browser doc here. Helix multi-chat. And apply.
Right.
I see an
just,
empty white box.
Should populate with some text.
Nope. Oh, I can't X out of it either. Oh! Well, there it is. It just took a minute. Ooh, it is. Oh, it's ugly. Oh, no, no, no. Copy that. Change custom doc. I accidentally got the white background one anyways. No, that's no good. Paste. Apply. Fix. Amaze, amaze, amaze. We get rid of that one. And we dock that one. Can I customize the size of all of that and make it smaller?
Yeah, you just grab the edge of it and drag it.
I meant the font size.
Smaller.
Oh, I can. Control minus, control plus. Good.
Yeah. You can actually control the font size in Helix Tools.
Customization. Okay.
Yeah, you can set the font size. I have mine set to 24, and it seems pretty decent. But if you want it smaller, just change it.
Is that what? So if I just grabbed it as is, it looks like 24 is the default. That's what I'm looking at when it populates in for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good size for me. Mine needs to be smaller than that. What's
now if you change the font size, it's going to change the URL for your doc.
Yeah.
So you'll need to update the URL for the doc to be updated.
I just all I did was control minus in the doc itself.
Oh, that's okay. That works.
Control minus, control plus. Can you customize like what the font is? Can you customize all that stuff? Can you customize which badges you see, which ones you don't see? Because it looks like I can see which platform it's coming from, whether someone is a verified account on the Rumble side, whether or not they're subbed, the whale icon, which is hilarious and still funny to me. And it looks like that's what I can see on the Rumble side. On the Twitch side, I see platform it's coming in from. I see a VIP badge. I see a turbo badge on Heli. You have turbo Heli? Huh. How long does it retain chat for? Can I scroll up and go see old chat?
This is the thing. You cannot scroll in the overlay, I don't think.
Oh, then this is unusable for me. I'm 100% behind on chat 100% of the time. Whoops. Yeah, I have to have persistent chat. The Stream Ninja one preserved chat for not infinitely. It wouldn't be for the entire stream, but it would be a lot of chats going back a long ways. And often I would be fighting to catch those before they vanished. Huh.
Yeah, I think because it captures it live instead of having the URL like Stream Ninja, I think it's just what's like visible in the chat.
That's... Zacchaeus, you do this? You live with this? You guys just keep up on chat? Bulb.
I do. I keep up on chat.
Yeah, well, listen, we can't all be perfect, Trusky. Unbelievable.
It took me a lot. It took me a long time to be able to keep up on chat, and before I was able to keep up on chat, I had chat do TTS to me, so it would just
I wouldn't even
shout
hear
ideas.
it. I would ignore it. After 2 seconds of TTS, I would ignore it. Helix people are really receptive and move quick. Well, I mean, I hope that they add persistent chat. Okay, sounds like I need to bust hump and work on my program. My program will have scrollable. No, Helly, you've got enough on your plate, I swear. Helly over there doing all sorts of crazy extra ridiculousness. Okay, that was very easy to set up. And I am glad that they're doing that, and presumably that also means that all of the overlays and stuff, you said this is a replacement for Stream Elements, effectively?
It's a replacement for Rumbot.
Can it replace Stream Elements?
In a limited way at the moment, it can.
Okay.
So it has alerts. It's got a few, like it can do goals. There's a it can do like scrollers for like credits and that kind of stuff.
It's just somewhat limited functionality so far.
Yeah, it has an emoji wall where it'll throw emojis when people chat.
Does it?
Emoji.
Does it have? I noticed that y'all, several of you over on Rumble side, have an alert that will say how many people they're raiding with. Because the default one doesn't say, just that you're being raided. So is that part of this? Is that part of Helix? That says how many people? Okay.
That is $10 a month.
Ah, that's a premium feature.
Yes, it is.
Great. Always have too much on my plate, but in the words of Hot Fuzz, it's for the greater good.
But it does have it has regular alerts, so like you can put all your Stream Elements alerts in here, and you can have custom ones for each platform. So it instead of just saying so and so followed, you can have it say so and so followed on Twitch or on
Which
YouTube,
is
or
the way I
on
have
Rumble.
it right now.
Right, and
through Stream Elements.
And I think if you have a TTS service, it can read chat when it has those alerts.
I will never use a TTS service. I would lose my mind. I would smash this PC so fast. I hate TTS. I hate it. I hate the voices. I hate the inflection. I hate that they can't read words naturally. I hate that it reads out like emotes. It reads out every little thing. And so if I like do a face of emojis, it's like less than, underscore, less than. And I'm just, it's the most medieval technology. I can't, no.
Yeah. So this right here, it has, if you do the premium, it has a lot of voice choices, like Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, absolutely not. Damn, I hate Samuel L. Jackson's voice. Dear God.
It has, what I use is the Mortal Kombat announcer, and it has settings where you can adjust its tonal variances and stuff so that it sounds a little bit different. But it has a lot of different voices to choose from.
Absolutely. I don't like the Tangio voices. I don't like any of those voices. I don't think they sound accurate. Like I've never heard one that I'm like, yep, that nailed it. That always seems so robotic to me. everybody who has the redeems for Tangia, and like, oh, have Gordon Ramsay read this, have SpongeBob read that. Every one of them is maddening to me. It's one of the reasons I can't watch streams, you guys. Even if I had a few minutes to watch someone's stream, they would anger me with all the alerts and everything. Trotsky says, I'm in the market for a TTS, but one that only I hear.
But I mean, you can make it so that it's like that.
There you go.
It would just be in OBS. You would set it as a monitor only.
Oh, yeah.
So that you could hear it, but chat wouldn't hear it, or stream wouldn't hear it.
No, I said that? What do you mean you said that? Of course you said that. I attributed it to you. What do you mean, Guts? What? At Trotsky. See, I'm in the market for TT. Yeah. What do you mean? I'm in confusion. Oh, nar. What? Back to coding with a headache out of spite. No!
I used to use one on as a browser source, and I haven't used it in a long time, so I can't remember what it was. But it was it had a multi-chat function as well, so that I could get it to do Twitch and YouTube, but it didn't connect to Rumble.
Yeah,
so that's why I stopped using it.
I had one that did that too, and they didn't connect to Rumble. I'm like, well, bye.
Yeah.
Bye. I like the multi-chat from Rumble. I also just, like, one of the things I liked about the Stream Ninja thing is I could interact with the multi-chat.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, on my dock, I could clear chat, I could delete chats, I could highlight chats, I could interact with every single chat. I could click on someone's name in chat. Stream Ninja pulled all that information, and I had access to all of that information in my dock. No one else could see any of that stuff. Nobody else could see all the busyness that I had in the dock. Nobody else could see all the tools that I had at the bottom. I can also send messages in that multi-chat. Like, I can't with this one. This one is just, it's purely visual, which is also the issue with Rumbles. You can pop out Rumble's multi-chat, but you can't do anything with it. So I pop out the multi-chat. I just did it right now. It has a URL, so you can do something with it, but there's no, like, chat. It has to be. To me, that's very frustrating, because on Rumble Studio, you can type message all. You can also choose which one you want it to go to, right? Trotsky knows all this. I'm saying, for this your benefit, gang, I can say testy send, and it pushes to all of them. YouTube will of course be delayed because YouTube is, you know, a little special, but it's going. There it goes. Okay, boom. And I can do all of that on the Rumble Studio page. And on that same page, I can click pop out multi-chat. And it does. And it's a page you can't do anything with. It's a page that just, you can't touch it. It's just visual only. You can look, but you can't touch, sort of thing. Verboten. So I don't get it. I don't know why they have that. I would love to be able to have a message all.
I don't know why it's like that either, because like that was the one reason why I have never engaged with their multi-chat. It's because like I would have to go to the Rumble Studio page in order to type anything, and that's not usable to me.
Yeah.
The pop-out should have the message box included.
Helly says, I'm working on it here. Yeah, it's program. So what would be like, if I got my druthers, right? If I get my dream set up for this, you know what it's gonna look like? It's gonna be, oh, interesting. It also doesn't show the commands. Hi, Mouse. Hello, it's good to see you. Mouse. It doesn't capture this, where I actually see the result of Mouse's command. The Helix doesn't capture.
Oh, it doesn't capture the stream elements?
Wait, it did, but it was out of order. On my dock, it shows, so you don't want old Gus to keel over dead of dehydration, eh? Suppose I can drink to that, which I should do. And then it shows Essence Os Nomen, which is hilarious. Yeah, that's, huh. But then the other one is in the correct order. Mouse, and then the follow-up. Maybe it was a fluke, maybe it was a one-time thing, I don't know. Mel, you out of favor? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to set something like that up, or even which one to use. Oh, the TTS thing? I mean, you would like set the thing up on whatever their site is, and then you would capture it as a browser source, and then you would go into advanced audio properties in your audio mixer in Studio, in OBS, and you uncheck the box to whichever one that you're sending to your audience, whatever your like master audio file is that your audience hears. Mine's called Audience Mix. That's what I called it. You would just make sure that the box is not checked on that one, but it's checked for you, so you can hear it. Or like Trotsky said, you check the little checkbox next to it that's monitor only, and that just means you're hearing it and nobody else does. That's the easier way to do it. But you could double ensure that they can't access it by unchecking the box from your audience mix. Yeah. Let me see. I was just gonna say something else about this thing. Oh yeah, if I had my dream for multi-chat, it would be this. And I think this is what would solve basically all of the problems. If the multi-chat tool, whatever it is, somehow you already have to log into them, right? Like I already have to log into my Rumble account in order to type in my popped out Rumble chat. Now it stays logged in because it remembers your credentials for the PC and stuff like that, but during all of this reset in the last couple of days, I needed to re-sign in to like my Rumble in order to type in the chat, okay? Like you already have to do that on these popped out chats. So it already knows who you are, so you can type as yourself when you participate in chat. Why then doesn't it give me access in the popped out chat to like all of the emotes? That's what I want. Like, yes, I could go to my Twitch one and it's got my emotes right there. Actually, it doesn't. What the hell? Why doesn't my Twitch one have... It usually does. What the That's odd. Okay, it usually does. I'm chalking that up to a quirk of things being broken. Huh, why is that? Whatever. Usually I have access in the popped out thing where I have access to all of my Twitch emotes from all the channels that I'm subbed to. Same thing goes on Rumble, except it's just, all of my emotes. Very annoying. And YouTube has stupid emotes, so they're over there. If I had my druthers, the dock that I use in OBS for my own multi-chat, for me, the streamer, would include an emote menu that's sectioned or whatever it is, however, that includes, here's your Twitch emotes, here's your Rumble emotes, here's your YouTube emotes, here's your whatever. I can just click on it. A little drop down. Which emotes do you want access to? I don't want to have to go into a different chat to fetch an emote. And I'm like, shoot, is that a Rumble one? Yeah, that's a Rumble one. Oh, right, that's on Twitch, but it's over here. I would love to have a selection of all of the emotes from all of the places. This, I think, would also solve the issue of Trotsky's biggest gripe. He and I complained about this going all the way back, which is, wait a minute, why can't I take my emotes anywhere else on Rumble? Why can't, if I sub to somebody, why can't I take their emotes with me across the platform like you can on Twitch? And I think the answer to that is they let anybody have emotes. Like anybody can just make emotes on your channel. You don't have to be affiliated or anything. You don't have to sign a contract. You don't have to do any of that jazz. Twitch doesn't, of course. But if you were able to do that, you could just have whatever emotes you want and bring them with you anywhere, and that removes an incentive to sub to someone's channel. because you could just have your own emotes for forever. Meanwhile, if you're like strictly a viewer on Twitch, it's all you do, you don't stream, you don't do any of that stuff, and you therefore never affiliated and you never get access, or then you never do get access to the emote menu. Like me, I don't have my own emotes on Twitch. I never set them up. I'm not allowed to until I sign a contract with Twitch and enter a business agreement with them. Then I can make my own emotes. And many people do that, right? Many people are casuals. They stream to, a couple friends. They sign the affiliate contract, and you do get your own emotes that you then bring with you all over the platform. You spam them in other people's channels so you can self-promo a little bit with like, look at my own fun emotes here. Rumble doesn't have an equivalent of that, where you have to sign a contract with them. So, and you can make 50 emotes right out the gate. With any of you who have a Rumble account right now, you could make 50 emotes. The thing is, those emotes are useless to you unless you stream. When other people can use them on your streams, you can't take the emotes that you set up and bring them anywhere else. That's the only mechanism by which I understand this. I don't know what the solution is, per se. If there is one, I don't know. I could try and see if I can get a pop-up option for emotes. Right now it shows emotes, but doesn't autofill emotes. I personally don't participate with the autofill emotes. I know a lot of people do. I don't. There's a bunch of them that sort of annoy me, like Where is one of them. A lot of people who have autofill, if you have BTTV stuff set up and that channel enables it. If I'm trying to give someone instructions or something like that, and anytime I use the word where, it puts in Peepo walking back and forth across the screen with a question mark above his head. Like, where? Where? And I'm like, this was like a serious chat. I'm sending something important, and like Peepo is walking back and forth in place of the word where, and it takes up way more space. And if someone like doesn't speak Pepe, you're just like confused, which makes sense because he's confused. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. Vamp, my legendary friend, it's good to see you. Hello, hello. Hi, Gary, madame. I hope that you're well. I hope that you're well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I don't. I would need to find a way for this to be scrollable. See, this is interesting. I can't scroll, but it does remember stuff. Because I can stretch this dock to be 30 inches long, and it backfills all the stuff that left my screen already.
Interesting.
So it knows what's back there. It's just refusing to show it to me. So if I have this dock be somewhat small, I'm sort of shooting myself in the foot here. Things that make you go, Alright, well, I'm okay, thank you. Good, I'm glad. I'm troubleshooting all sorts of tech headache nonsense because my PC burst into flame, effectively, the other day. But yeah. Alright, well, I appreciate you helping me set this up, Sir Trotsky.
I'm sorry it didn't work out the way we had hoped.
That is okay. The tech nightmare continues. That's the story of being a streamer. That's what it is.
All right.
That's gang, go check out Trotsky. He's on.
It's good to talk to you.
He's on Twitch. He's on Rumble. He's on YouTube. And he's a gem and a half. Thanks, my friend. Trotsky really is a gem, you guys. And you can pick his brain about all sorts of tech stuff because it is much more crinkles than mine. And so he is the guy to go to. Him, you've got Helly in that mix, Tink in that mix, there's a bunch of you smart kids out there who know a whole bunch of stuff and things. So yeah, the later quality of life edition. Yeah. Quality of life. It's what we want. We want quality. Ob's been doing that to me too. Can't scroll back. Interesting. I mean, I can scroll back on like the Twitch side, the Twitch one, and the Rumble one, just not on the multi-chat tool that we just put into place, Vamp. I don't know why your Twitch one, if it's a Twitch doc you're talking about, wouldn't let you scroll back. I don't know why that. Because I can scroll back on the multi-chat from Rumble. I can scroll back on the Stream Elements one or the Stream Ninja one. I can scroll back on all of them. Just not this one, not on Helix. So, I don't know. Okay, we close that page. We don't need that page open. We don't need that page open. There's too many pages. Close the pages. We just did the thing. I can test the game to see if that's working again. See if it actually ported over all of my settings. That's pretty cool. I hope that it did. But yes, there's another thing I didn't get to tell you guys about. More silver lining. More silver lining for all of this. It seems that take that off for now. That over there. It seems that the voltage issues from the CPU, right, all that mess, it's been causing problems for a while. Now, we built this PC together. We did it on stream. Many of you were here for it last year, early-ish, last 2025, okay? And we built it from scratch. Every part was new, including the boot drive. Like, everything was fresh. Everything was new, okay? It was all brand new hardware. Everything was clean. There's no lingering issues. There were no lingering files. Everything was new. And all top of the line. Basically as good as it gets. Not quite, but pretty good, okay? Like, I'm still hunting for a bargain sort of deal, but like, everything's really good. And it's like a way OP setup. I wanted to future-proof it so I didn't need to deal with any of this down the line. Many of you, again, heard me say all that. I wanted to be smart with my purchases, to be good stewards of what you guys have entrusted to me by the way of finances. And that included being smart about these purchases. So I was like, okay, I'm going to future-proof this thing. So, like, the best processor, the best RAM. And this was all before the prices went through the roof, incidentally. I got it all late 2024. I bought all this stuff, okay? And we built it all in, like, March or April of 25. Well, it wasn't very long after that things started misbehaving. Like, this is a really simple one, but if you guys understand technology, which is, that would give you a one-up on me, then you will appreciate, perhaps, that I would, like, open the recycling bin. I see that there's a little icon, that, like, the little visual indicator that there's something in the recycling bin. I'm like, oh yeah, what's in here? Let's make sure it's nothing I really need before I empty this, right? And it would take over 60 seconds to open the recycling bin. It's a recycling bin. The stuff inside isn't even functional anymore. You can't, like, double click on it and access the files in there. They're just like shells, just a visual indicator to say what it was. If you want to interact with the things in there again, you need to restore them, like to desktop or to your PC, and then you can interact with them again. So it's not like there's like a bunch of complex things in the recycling bin. But like, it was taking over a minute to open the recycling bin. Like, you test this right now. Just double click on your recycling bin. Anywhere, just on your PC right now, just double click. How long does it take to open? As a matter of fact, I will test this. Double click on recycling bin. Okay. And now mine opens basically instantly. The process of it opening was taking over a minute. Lots of things like that were taking a really long time. Accessing external hard drives. I'd open up my PC, go, okay, my PC. Click on this PC, and I would open up an external drive, okay? And then I would like to look at certain files. And it would take a really long time. It's actually taking quite a long time right now because they're external HDD drives. And in order to access something on there, it needs to spin up. It needs to wake up that drive and be like, hey, what? He needs access to the stuff. The what? Huh? And it sort of like scrambles. And so that's like normal for an external HDD, especially giant external HDDs, okay? They take a while to load in all those files because it's a huge amount of space and it needs all the sorting and all that crap, okay? So I was like, okay, maybe my file explorer, maybe Windows like Explorer, my interface, that's your operating system interface, is that's your HUD for everything, including the recycling bin. I was like, okay, Maybe that's why. Maybe because I've got these external hard drives plugged in. Maybe because there's so much storage. Maybe because everything is so fancy, it's moving slower? Like, that was my guess. My guess was, well, if the hard drives behave that way, you know, is it really a crazy stretch to think that maybe they are moving a little slow elsewhere? No, it turns out that was corruption. Turns out that was file corruption. Now, I just moved on with my life and went back to, like, yeah, okay, it all moves slow now and things aren't as good as they once were. That's my immediate complaint. Went back to that. The end. And that was ridiculous. Oh, friends before frames. We got people going live. We got people going live. We take care of our people. Oh, okay. Good, lurks are good. Lurks are good. Anywho, yeah, it turns out that was file corruption. Turns out that was one of the problems caused by this. By apparently crashes happening during Windows updates. That often happened in the middle of the night because you guys know this. If you have a Windows operating system, you know the thing will be like, hey, we'll do the updating out of hours, right? Outside of your normal working hours. We'll do it when you're asleep, so you don't need to worry about it, which is like great. Except that it's been crashing in secret then for like a year or more than a year now. The updates and the voltage instability from the CPU mean that those have been pushing and breaking while I've been asleep multiple times. And so it has degraded the CPU more and more and more and more. And so earlier this year, I updated my BIOS when ARC wasn't working. That was in February, March we were going through this, where I couldn't get ARC to like play. I stopped playing Apex last September because of this. It kept crashing, it was unplayable. That's because of the chipset that all of that was happening. It was DirectX 12 games that had like huge spikes of instability, and that proved to be too much for the thing with the wrong microcode and all the stuff I explained earlier. So, all that was bad, and it degraded the chipset worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until February when we found out, oh, you need to undervolt it. Well, at that time, we updated the BIOS too, which like fixed the microcode. By then it was too late. The degradation continued and I had to keep undervolting it every couple months. So by the time I like just did this a couple days ago, I had undervolted this thing by like effectively 15%. I was losing 15% of my functionality on this PC. No more than that. It's like 20% of my functionality for the CPU just to make it so it didn't crash. That's crazy. So yeah, now all of that is like fixed. Or no, it's not fixed. Sorry, it's super undervolted right now. And the new one will solve that problem. But what a ridiculous little hiccup that led to all of this. So that's why it kept doing that. And now that it's fixed, and I have a fresh install of Windows with a fresh user account and everything's brand new, trash can opens in 2 seconds. Less. Double click, open. Double click, split second layer, it's open. So the bright part of all of this is, yes, I'm gonna get a new CPU out of it. That's great. 2, I found a power problem with one of the drives. Okay, I'm gonna get a new cable and that's gonna get sorted out as well. And 3, my File Explorer corruption stuff now works. And so everything's gonna be a little bit faster. The PC is gonna be moving at the pace that it should. Another thing that I found out, this one was due to Heli, thanks to Heli, part of the process for like troubleshooting a bunch of this stuff was disabling XMP. Okay, this is an extreme memory profile. This is basically like maximally using your RAM, not overclocking it to dangerous, and just maximally using what you paid for. Well, back in February, I disabled that because that was known to be one of the problems that led to instability. Well, it's not a problem if your chipset's not broken. Thanks, Intel, for the 14th gen nonsense. Okay, it's not a problem, but it's been disabled since February. Or probably since before that, probably since last September when we tried troubleshooting it for Apex. Okay, So Helly looked at it the other day and goes, why is your RAM only working at 4,800 megahertz? Your RAM is rated for 6,600 and yours is running at 4,800. Why? That's why. XMP was disabled and I went to some sort of default, which means for basically the entire time I've had this incredible PC, the best that money can buy, or damn near, it has been operating with both feet and one hand tied behind his back. Just 3/4 hog-tied. The whole time. It's unbelievable. Obs issues suck. Annoying using computers. It is annoying using computers. I'm with you, Vamp. Howdy, howdy, Duckling. It's good to see you. Hello. Yes, we are. It does liveth. We do liveth. Yes, I appreciate your patience. It means an awful lot. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture was the first game to misbehave. No. When was that? I thought that was this year. Wasn't that 2026? Am I misremembering? Maybe that was last year. I know Apex was like the first game that I had to stop playing entirely because of it. I would crash like 30 times in an hour, and it was literally unplayable. Like, it would reconnect to the matches, but it made it unplayable. So Rapture was broken, but I don't remember why Rapture was broken. I don't remember that specific set. I've tried to put that silly game out of my mind. I don't know. Mild note, because I know you appreciate. Music is just a skosh high in comparison to your voice. See? You see, you guys? Oh, it's crazy, the feedback. Thank you. I do appreciate. I do, Duckling. Thank you for the feedback on the music. I appreciate that an awful heckin' lot. What's funny is it's hella loud on the recording end too. But yep, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for the lurk on Twitch side. I appreciate you. Cody! How you doing, Cody? What up, Gus? Seen you on Rumble earlier, but I can't comment on anything for some reason. I don't know why that would be happening, Cody. But I don't know. But I'm glad to see you. Glad indeed to have you in. How you doing, Cody? How's the time zone treating you, huh? Lurk, going to hit plastic frets. But still listening. Have you on here in Rumble. Thank you, Guts. I hope that the Guitar Hero... It's not Guitar Hero. I hope the Guitar Hero goes well. I hope it's fun. Yeah, that's weird. It put it out of order for me. So I've got this message on top of this one. On my dock. Weird. Very weird. 3/4 hogtied is 1/4 escaped. That's what I'm saying, Mouse. 1/4 doing its best. Right? I thought that was on the old PC. Yeah, no, we built the old PC. We built this one the beginning of this year. When did... I could literally look this up. Projects that still need editing. Where is it? Where are you? Where is it, Rachel? Rapture. That was... Oh, yeah, that was last May. It's gonna be May. Say hi to May for us, Pre. That was last May we finished that. So that was the old PC? Question mark? No. When did I build this? When did I build this? I thought I built this. It definitely wasn't this year. This year, I was taking care of Hot Bride. We were coming out of the end of last year. I didn't do any like specialized stuff. Certainly didn't build a new PC this year. I've had this one since last spring, right? I think we built this last spring. Right? Am I crazy? Am I misremembering? I don't know. You had to limit your RAM, I think? Something like that. Yeah, no, we tried a bunch of things. Turns out it was the CPU and undervolting, and I didn't learn that until this February. Yeah. Which, yeah, I didn't build the PC this February. I was troubleshooting a bunch of stuff this February for ARC. Yeah. Yeah. I fixed the scroll bar on the chat. What? There's a minor workaround and it works? Scroll bar is there? How? Oh my gosh. How do you... Is it? Do you right click? What is it? Oh my gosh. Trotsky knows things, you guys. Trotsky's got the big brain. Same, guys. Good to be here. Good to see you. I appreciate you, Cody. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you tolerating the ridiculous stream where I'm troubleshooting a bunch of garbage. That's what I'm doing. Troubleshooting garbage. I'm trying to rebuild everything after the meltdown that was this last week. I've spent like 60 hours. It was a lot of freaking hours. Unbelievable number of hours. The last 4 days trying to get all this back. And so, yeah. Oh, he sent me a thing. Oh, he sent me a thing. Wait, what does that mean? Oh my gosh, he sent me witchcraft, you guys. He sent me code. I don't know what that means. It's witchcraft. He sent me HTML, you guys. I don't know HTML. Oh God! His big crinkly brain, very intimidate. Oh, very intimidate. Very intimidate. It's like he's trying to speak to me. I know it. Oh, phone was draining. Relurk. I appreciate the relurk. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Pre. Wait, bye, Pre. Why bye, Pre? Where, Pre? Where, Pre? No, Pre not going anywhere. I just told him to pass along our best to May. He didn't say he was going anywhere. I just wanted an excuse to call out May. That's all. I just wanted to come out. Got the new ones so you could play Apex again. I can find this out. I can go in my order history and search RAM. I bought this RAM December of 24. This is 96 gigs of RAM. It's two 48 gig sticks. Mobo. I bought all of these components. Oh yeah, and that was a last minute thing that I did. Extra USB slot things. Extra ports. February 25. So I built this February of 25. Yeah. Yep, nope, it wasn't to play Apex again. I mean, I know I tried to play Apex still, but yeah. Very weird. Very weird. I'm in a voice channel. Oh my gosh. New PC was preceded by Apex issues. New PC was not specifically to play Apex. Boop. Boop. I mean, it was probably to solve a whole bunch of problems. Let's be real. He sent me witchcraft things, you guys. He sent me witchcraft things. He's putting a hex on us. That's what this means. Doc type HTML. See, you get it's immediately like.
Okay, so you want to save the HTML file to a spot on your desktop or on your computer that it won't get deleted from.
Download.
All right, and you'll right click it, edit.
Somewhere it won't get deleted from. Okay, we're gonna put it in a streaming folder. We're gonna put it over here with streaming tools. This is gonna go in programs, OBS, settings. Make a whole new folder. Look, we're making this dummy proof for future Gus, you guys. Helix tools. HTML. Witchcraft. From Trotsky. So I know who to blame.
Okay.
Okay, it's there. Very scary.
Okay, so you go right click on the file and edit it.
Terrify. Show more options. Stupid Windows. Edit in Notepad?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so where it says at the bottom, Helix Tools URL goes here. You're gonna copy the chat overlay URL that's in OBS and paste it in that.
Custom docs, copy, and paste. Okay.
Okay. Now you're going to save that, and you're going to right-click on the file again and copy as path.
Copy as path. We are copying as Pathfinder, okay?
Okay, now go back to your doc in OBS, your custom doc, and you're going to paste that in place of the URL.
Oh.
And at the beginning of the file path, you need it to say file, :/ 3 times. So file.
I put that at the very front of the...
At the very front.
Okay.
And then all of the backslashes in the path, change them to /.
Sorry,
And
so
then
you said it
apply.
begins with file,
:/ ///.
and this is the slash that goes up and to the right, yes?
Up and to the right, yes.
Okay, and you said over somewhere else on here, they need to be changed.
Yeah, all of the backslashes need to be /.
Everywhere on the
So
rest of it.
Yes, all of them need to go up and to the right.
Up and to the right. Up and to the right. There's a lot of these.
Hit apply.
Up and to the right. Up and to the right. Okay. Up and to the right. Jeez. There's a lot of them. Okay, hang on. No, they're squirrely, you guys. We got it. They're wascally. Oh, I almost missed one. Up and to the right. HTML witchcraft from Trotsky. Yep. That's a good name for it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Click apply.
Click apply. It should add a scroll bar to your doc.
I have couldn't load that page. Standard failure from OBS. Let me see. Make sure all my slashes are going up and to the right. File : 3 up slashes, and then there's quotes. Do I get rid of the quotes?
Get rid of the quotes, yes.
Okay. We're figuring, you guys. Apply. Things are happening. Oh. Oh. You guys.
Is there a scroll bar?
Testy, test. Oh, it's so big. Okay. It popped in. It populated. Hey, there's a scroll bar. Opa. We gotta make it all way smaller. Okay. Whoo. Hey, there's a scroll bar. Why did that add a scroll bar? Oh my gosh. They could stand to learn a thing or two from you, my dude.
Okay. So it's just a little bit of CSS and it's fine. It'll work. Now you can use your chat and scroll it. You just can't type in the chat.
My YouTube one didn't go through.
Is it toggled on in the overlay?
In the overlay.
Yeah, you have to go back to the
Oh, it's not. That's embarrassing. It was set up but not toggled on. That's embarrassing. Hey, look, there's all my YouTube chats going through. Wow. Wow, there they are in reverse order from the whole rest of the stream. That's hilarious, actually. And you guys can't see any of that. Nice. Good. It just showed on my end. Very nice. Well, okay. No, I have a scroll bar, but it's not usable.
What?
Like it's like full. Like this is all the chat that there is, but it's not all the chat that there is. So stuff still disappears. No matter how big I stretch the screen to be. It's here. No matter how big I stretch the dock to be, it still looks like this. It's like this is all of your, this is all of it. So I can't actually like scroll.
Okay, I will.
It's we have a scroll bar, you guys. We have a scroll bar.
We'll work on version 2.
That's freaking hilarious. You guys crack me up with your witchcraft. Thank you, my friend.
All right. Yeah.
Goodbye. Unbelievable. I don't know how you guys do it. My brain would hurt all of the time. Like, ain't nobody got time for brain hurting as much as that does. You guys are something extra. You guys are something special. Something special. Let's see here. It's good hanging out in the cool with Mr. Duckling. Okay, just made some watermelon and tagine. That's that spicy little, I know what that is. I now know what that is. I didn't historically. Okay. Mr. Duckling says he likes his Zelda music. That's because you married a man of class, Duckling. And you can tell him I said that. You can be like, hey, listen here, Jay. I don't know if you call him Jay. I just decided randomly just then to call him Jay. Jay! We're gonna, like a Boston accent, it's gonna be Jay! Not Mr. J, though. That's very different. You married a man of class, man of culture. That's what he is. That's the guy sitting next to you with the ring on it. Just saying. Just saying. Just super saying. He's kind of a cool guy. Kind of a cool fella. Keep him. That's a keeper. My word. Let me see here. Let me scroll bar. Did we fix things? We're fixing some things, Aki. Does that answer your question? We're fixing some things. It's not Tajin. Tajin Boo? There's Tajin Boo. There's Fat Boo. There's Baby Boo, Kid Boo. Is it Kid Boo? I think it's Kid Boo. And Tajin Boo. Is that right? He says thank you. Well, hey, listen, I'm just saying true things. I'm just saying true things. The eternal 99%. No, Aki, Trotsky et al. People have been very techy and very helpful in trying to implement solutions to things that are, so my multi-chat doc, by which I can like read all of my chat and everything and scroll back up and catch up to chat because I'm forever behind on chat and all that jazz. Yeah, there's no scroll bar on the solution. And so Trotsky is like literally coding a scroll bar. It's brain-breaking stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Kid Boo, Super Boo, and Majin Fat Boo. Yeah, so I said Tajin Boo. Tajin Boo. That's what Duckling's eating, in fact. It's kind of crazy. Kind of nuts. GG Trotsky. That's what I'm saying. Like, him and Helly over here are just being very extra. Very extra, I gotta say. But yeah, that's that. I also learned that my settings in Arc were lost. And that I think that I actually backed them up in a moment of like, well, Gus did a thing. I paused the music. Sorry, we're opening Arc again to test this to see. I meant to do this before. We're gonna see really fast. So confused. Yeah, I would be super confused. Taheen was listening and typing. No, Tajin Boo. Tajin Boo. It's a Dragon Ball Z reference. Duckling. We didn't have Dragon Ball Z growing up, but when I got into high school, I want to say it was high school or middle school, I had a friend who had it, and so I started seeing some DBZ stuff at his house, and that was like, I learned what Boo meant. I don't think I saw very many of them, but I saw several with this big fat Boo, and he's horrifying. I didn't see the other ones though. I think it was just that part. It was like in phases, and so I saw just Fat Boo. Anyways, his name is Majin Boo, and so you said Tajin, and I was like, yeah, it's Tajin Boo, and so that's the whole story. Now you know. That's what it is. Pardon me. Gotcha. Nope. You're learning about very important things like DBZ. Like DBZ. Okay, game is load. We're gonna see if it's broken. We're gonna see if it's broken, and importantly, we're gonna see if it finds all of my settings, because I do not wish to lose all of those settings, because I don't even know what they were. I'm gonna have to go in and like screenshot this stuff. But it did say that my okay, that volume sounds much quieter. That already sounds much more like in keeping with where I had things. So let's see our settings. 120. We got there. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Very good. These should all be like... Yeah, good, 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 good. And mouse key. None of that should be changed because I changed my DPI elsewhere. Good, I got my crosshair back. Okay, good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. We did it, you guys. We made it. Also, I haven't played at all this week, so sorry. This is right where we left it. Look, I'm number 952. But if you guys want to see, just for funsies, tell you what, this is something you guys can ask for. People like Tier out there, incidentally, Tier, I want to be able to test this for you because I know what Tier's score is for the week, and it's a pretty good score. It looks like, I don't know, but I'm gonna be able to find out how it stacks up against this. So what a lot of people do is they're like, hey, you've got access to the Cantina board. Could you go look at the Cantina board? The problem is most people ask that question wanting to know what the bottom of the Cantina board is. They say, show me the bottom of it so that I can see if I'm going to get in. Okay? It's broken, so you have to like do it this dumb way. So anyways, it's the top 1,000 players in the world, okay? Is what it's supposed to be. And so I'm here. Yeah, that's right. So they say, what's number 999? What's their score? So that I can see if I'm going to get Cantina. Well, as you can see, that's not helpful information. This means these people, like me, haven't played. They haven't played this week. And the pool that you're up against to decide whether or not you get Cantina Legend this week, because it's each week is new, the pool that you're up against is, yes, everybody who's on this board, all 1,000, yes, they are your competition. So yes, you're beating these people. If you've got like any score whatsoever, you're beating these people. And you're beating me too, because my score is bad. Right, there I am. Hooray, there's my score. So like, yes, you're beating all of these people. But that's not your only competition. It's not just these guys. It's also everyone in every hotshot bracket. Remember, rookies, tryhards, wildcards, daredevils, and then hotshot and cantina. These two are the same rank. Okay, this is just a distinction to say you are the top 1,000 of these. But your competition each week is everybody who is in hotshot last week and everybody who was in cantina last week. This is your competition pool, not this. So these scores do not reflect whether or not you are going to get Cantina, because you're up against all of these people. So the scores that you can see in Cantina, hooray. Very good, very neato. These are the scores you can't see, though. This is the wild card every single week. That's funny because there's a rank called wild card. That's not what I meant at all. This is the mystery. Okay, this is the enigma. This is the unknown. Okay, this is the X factor. Call it whatever you want. Each week, you do not know how people in hotshot are performing. That's why this leaderboard is not super helpful. Now, it is somewhat helpful. Okay, because each week, not everybody plays, but a lot do. And so you can find out somewhere in the middle. Now, this doesn't work. You click this, and it doesn't work. It's very annoying. So you actually have to do this. You click off of it, and then you go back, and it'll show wherever you left off. however many I just did. 5. Go back. It'll go to... It's stupid. It's broken. I don't know why they haven't fixed it. Very dumb. Okay. RNG I got in the hospital was like real good. There's so many containers. Nice, dude. I love that for you. So, okay. And it just defaulted me. Okay, whatever. So check it out. Here's the top scores. But each week, these people are trios, boosting, or cheating. Like, it's either professional boosting services that boost you up there, or you paid to be boosted, or they are people who do trios. So if you are a solos cantina, like me, these scores are also not helpful to you. Okay? Because, well, don't forget, tier. Look. You say 430,000 is crazy. But look, I haven't even looked at what these trials are, right? Because I haven't played all week. Let's see. Open containers in hospital. This one doesn't stack. So what your score is, the best people at the top of Cantina will have a similar score. Even if they were doing duos, even if they were doing trios, they will have the same score as you. Because there's only so many containers in the hospital. It doesn't matter. Like, if all of you open them, those scores don't stack. Like, you can all open the containers and be extra thorough together, just like cuz. But you don't get a higher score. So your score is probably comparable to the best in the world right now for this one. Same thing for this one. These are finite. But this, basically they're going to get triple whatever you get. Not quite because of how respawns work in this game. Like for enemies on timers and stuff, and like where your presence is, proximity for respawns. But they can get triple your score here. Because each person on the team, their points count for everybody else. So if you do damage to one of these on one side of the map, it helps the other two on the other side of the map. Same goes for this one and this one. So they're going to get triple your score here, here, and here. This week, not good for solos. First time I'm looking at it, not good for solos. That's why we want a separate leaderboard for solos. Because the highest score doesn't reflect at all what's happening over here. Not at all. So, okay, where this is helpful... Wait a minute, did I see? Gail! Hi, Gail! Been lurking, wanted to let you know I'm here, and I appreciate it very much. Hello. I am Bean. Nice to meet you. Hello, Bean. How you been, Bean? Hi, Gail! Hello. Gala. Ha! It's good to see you. I'm grateful for the lurk. It means an awful heckin' lot. This. So these are the top scores. These are not helpful to you. Let's get down into the realm of reality here. Okay? Which will often be past 100. Okay? The trios and stuff, there's often 100 of them. So let's go over a page and back again. These, again, will be pretty outside of the realm of possibility for most solos. But I'm guessing, just on based on what I'm seeing right here, the best solo players in the world who actually played this week, that's kind of important, will be somewhere in the high 100,000s. Let's go back a page here and see. Now, mind you, a lot of the best players in the world right now aren't playing because they just had the reset. And so a lot of people are chilling, okay? But also, I might be able to actually spot some names that I know in here. Hang on. I might be able to see some people that I know. Some people that I know. I didn't look before. I was looking at scores, not names. Because I don't know a ton of people, but I do know, some. These people, do trios. The Sith people here, they do trios. That's like a stream team. Or not a stream team, that's like a Discord team. There's a bunch of them. There's a ton of people with that in their name. Hilo. We know the name Hilo. Okay. I don't remember if Hilo does solos. I feel like Hilo does solos, though. I think Hilo does solos. So this may be the realm of possibility for solo players. 200k. And that would be, like, way up there. Like, the best, okay? The best. So let's do a little bit of change here. Oh my gosh, it moved me. Of course it did. Let's do this. My guess is, if you want Cantina this week, just based on what I'm seeing here, and there's still several days. It ends Monday night into Tuesday morning. I'm guessing that typically each week you can sort of like, okay, there's 1,000 cantinas. Typically you want to be in the top 300. That's typically the case. It changes from week to week. You know, some people don't care. Right now, there's no rewards for getting Cantina. It's just bragging rights, you know. So a lot of people aren't participating. A lot of people are going to be filthy casuals till the end. But for most of the time, it's a safe bet that you can picture the top 300 people in Cantina have actually participated. And then the other 700 people can be pulled from the hotshot pools. Because it's way, 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 way more people in hotshot than there are, obviously, in Cantina. Not even close. So as a general sort of rule of thumb, if you're in the top 300 on Cantina, that bodes pretty well. So if you've got over 150, something like that, you're somewhere in this range, maybe you get Cantina this week. I haven't even looked at the scores, like what they could be this week. But let me see. Actually, I'm going to see what you sent me, Tier. I'm going to see what you sent me. Yeah. The melee one? I mean, I'm just looking at these. I know that you can get, like, really simple. Hang on. Let me pop over here. I know that you can get 4K on search computers. It's like, I think 4,200 if memory serves from the last time they ran this one. I want to say you can get like 4,200, 4,400, something like that. Containers in the hospital, tiered. Sounds like you got a good one. Great. So 13K is possible. That's lovely. Damage to arc using the mine. This one's brand new, so I don't have a good grasp on this one at all of how much is possible here. Don't have a good grasp at all. But if it's damage to arc, my guess is if you knew exactly what you were doing and you were going after the biggins and my tech worked, my theory about it worked that I talked about on Tuesday, 15K as a solo is possible. 20K. I don't know what actually the points are here. I'd have to go look. This one, I know you can get, if it's anything like the light impact grenade, the last light impact grenade trial, then that one is, what did I pull in the light impact grenade trial? That was the last season, or the last one of the season. Let me see here. Not this. Not that. Is that end of season? End of season. Light impact grenades. 34K. That would be hard to do, but possible with the light impact grenade trial. Okay. So it's 34, 35. I'm sure someone can get 40. And then this one. This is the big one. This, I know for a fact, you can get over 100K. Because I got over 100K, and it was my first week of doing trials. You can get 100K on this, no problem. No problem. Like, if you know how to spec your character, and you know what you're after, like how to do it, this is 100K. So if you have anything less than 100K right here, Anything less than 6 figures on this trial, that's all points left on the table. This will be the big one for whether or not you get Cantina this week. Now, if you're not, again, if you're not Hotshot already this week, if you're not here, you're not a contender for Cantina anyways. You're in competition against your brackets right here, and then as you move up, you can promote, hooray, and in a couple weeks, once you're Hotshot, then it matters. But for anybody who's a Hotshot right now, you need to have this one on lock. This is going to be your moneymaker, full stop. That's it. This is 100,000 points. And so if you're like, well, I got 3 stars. I got 3,000 points. Cool. 97,000 more to go. And remember where I said the cutoffs were? My guess as to where the cutoffs were? I said, what'd I say, 150? Full 2/3 of that is just the melee trial. More if you get a good lobby and more if you know what you're doing. You'll be, yeah, up here in the 150 range. And that's from one trial. You can get 120. If you got team, if you're doing duos, oh, forget about it. If you're doing duos, this becomes an easy 150k just by itself. And so this week, that'll get you Cantina. If it were the last week, it wouldn't, because last week of the season is always frickin' feral. Feral. You can switch page on the bottom, right? Oh, yeah, it's what's broken, yeah. You can stay on the matriarch until it's down, get a crazy score on the melee one. Yeah, the matriarch has 23,000 health by herself. I don't know what the points are. I don't have that, like, immediately in front of me here. Hang on. Oh, let's see here. Where are they? Where are they? There they are, my trials. Good, good, good. I lost all my pages, too. Okay, let me see here. Melee damage. Is it a 1-to-1? No, it's 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 to 1. So if you can kill her by yourself, nobody else shoots her? Hang on, where's the calculator when you need one? Hang on. She's got 23,000 health. Times 7.5. That is 172,500 points. To your lonesome. I think she has 23,000, or it's like 23,500. I don't know. I had it written down on a file that got deleted, because of course I lost a lot of my notes this last week, you guys. Very annoying. Yeah, 23, so 172k just for killing her. Pretty crazy. If you can get her to yourself, which I can't. Points are doubled. Computers this time. Some got 10k. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I didn't see that one. Where is search computers? 500 per computer. Crazy. Freaking crazy. I got my calculator app pinned to my taskbar. Yeah. Gotta keep it handy. Keep it handy. Yeah, there's a lot. Arc, 5 points for 1 damage. Oh, wow. You can get super high points. Wait a minute. Oh, destroy ticks, pops, and fireballs using a light impact grenade. Not damage. Dude, you can get a stupid high score on that then. 300 each. You could get a stupid high score. Okay, that's actually nuts. On this one? Damn. No, this, yeah, that's why. That explains why the people have this kind of score. You get stupid high points. Yeah, definitely if you're like sitting over 200k this week, based on what I'm seeing so far, yeah, you'll get Cantina for next week. I, of course, will not. I will be losing Cantina this week. I haven't had a chance to play because of all this. Very, very annoying. Very sad. That's just the way it is. Some things, they never changed. Okay, so this appears to work. My audio appears to work. My settings all got restored on here. And isn't that lovely? What else did I need to test? The multi-chat thing is a work in progress. The recording, we tested the recording. The recording's doing okay. It recorded things correctly, which is very exciting. Very exciting. They're actually all labeled correctly. I'll have to check file size and see if something got reverted or changed there. Gotta see if file size is still nice and small. What else do I need to test, Tier? What else am I forgetting? Tier will be the one to know, because Tier's gonna be someone who's got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Source record working? Oh, right, source record. Let's find out. Let's go see. Let's go see. Why isn't this pinned to quick access? There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay. This PC, everything's just moved. It's very annoying. My drives aren't in the right order anymore. Very frustrating. Recordings. Let's see. It is pulling a source record right now. It is. I can't review it because it's currently being added to, but yes. It is. It should be working, and we'll know for sure when I'm done tonight. But yes, it should be working. That was sort of a pain to set up. Because I didn't know where it was. I had to like go find the old files tucked away somewhere, and then I needed to excuse me. Then I needed to rediscover that actually they are filters. That's what the source record is it's a filter. It's not something, it's not a dock, it's not a program, it's a filter that you put on your camera. That's how it's applied. A filter that you apply to whatever your camera source, your video capture is. And then you customize all the settings in there. And I happened to find an old screenshot that Past Gus took when we set it up in the first place for all of its settings. So that's very handy. Very handy that Past Gus took a screenshot. That's very nice, very nice. I labeled it kind of stupidly, so it was, I found it on accident, but it exists there. It exists there. Are multiple audio tracks working? They are, yes. I just tested it in DaVinci while I was live. I took a grab and I threw it in DaVinci, and it all came through separately. There was the master file, mic, game audio, system sounds, Discord sounds and chat, music, and browser sources. Yep, it all went through. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Source record looks, yeah, it looks like it's recording. I set the correct fidelity, so it should be recording correctly. Actually, you know, I could double check that right now. I do filters, source record. It should be in 4K. Oh, you don't choose a resolution in source record? Wait, I thought we did. I thought we chose a resolution. I have file splitting baked into it. Did all that. Oh, scale. Resolution. I guess I should be changing that, huh? I didn't have that enabled last time. Wait, was it not running in 4K before? Can't you see the source record on that snippet? No. So, the source record is only set up to record video, to do source record if I'm streaming. That's how I set it up. Not if I'm just doing a recording. And so I was testing just a recording apart from the streaming. So it wasn't doing a source record then. It was not. It's only, that happens when I hit go live and nothing else. Yeah. Keep it 4K. Makes it look better if I zoom. Well, yeah, keep it 4K, but like, I didn't change. So you said it defaults to the source. Resolution of the source is a 4K camera, so it just defaults to that, and I don't need to touch it. Cool. I will leave it. I will leave it. Okay, well, I guess we did it, gang. We did it, Reddit. We got there in the end. The stuff is working. That's cool. I'm going to exit out of this. Well, I guess... She don't know what to do with this. Hang on, let me do this. That. Resume my Zelda music. Oh, okay. I still have a lot of customization stuff that's lost. I need to get like a lot of BTTV stuff back in order. Honestly, I don't know what else I need to chase. I don't know what else I need to get locked down. The fact that all the OBS settings are going again is great, because that was the most daunting part. Was like, all right, if my record is messed up, I'm boned, right? My desktop still looks wrong, but that's just like my preference stuff. That's just visuals that I gotta fix and go through. The fact that my game settings came over is great. What's funny is I already tested Doom like earlier today, and so I know that Doom worked. My save file for Doom is in the right place, so I shouldn't have to do anything with that next time we play, which will by now be next Saturday. Looking at a calendar, we've got some things on the horizon, you guys. We got some things on the horizon to tell you guys about. Many of you already know. I was going to put out the notification for the Festa on Thursday, but I was doing this all day Thursday. So, okay, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, the Festa will be going on. 2 weeks. I will be pushing a notification for that tomorrow, pinging everybody, and you guys can share it around. You'll have the information. It's already in Confabulating. You can just scroll up, just search for things that I said in Confabulating, I guess, and you'll find it, because I don't say a ton in there, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. But I will be pushing out a notification for the Festa. That's 2 weeks' time. The 7th and 8th of August are going to be the Cosa Nostra Festa, which is a block party, a all-day block party, and it's going to be running for 2 whole heckin' days in the Discord. No invitation necessary, no RSVP. You don't got to worry about any of that stuff. Just show up, be yourself. You can be there for as little or as long a time as you like. You come around for a few minutes, a few hours, do you. It's gonna be the same. We're gonna have a bunch of people hanging out. I get to have some cigars with you, and that's always a fun time. Really looking forward to that. I'm like, what is this? The wedding we were just at yesterday. I'm like, yesterday. We have more weddings on the horizon. We love going to freaking weddings, so yeah, I didn't. I was gonna tell you guys about the wedding. Man, I don't know how many of you are still here. Do any of you want to hear about the wedding? I will be quick. Anybody? But yeah, that's what's coming up. 2 weeks, and then in 6 weeks, the fall term of the Cosa Nostra Festa kicks off. That's our smaller group get-together hangouts that meet each week, you guys. So I will have information for that here shortly. This tech thing really messed up my scheduling and planning. I had anticipated getting a sign-up sheet out to you guys like this past week, or the end of this past week here, last handful of days, but obviously this killed me. I had a bunch of lists of things that were like saved in the ether for like Notepad, and they're just gone unless I had them actually saved as a file. And so I lost quite a few hours of work to things that were sort of temp programs, which is really annoying and really sad. Really sad. But yes, they're very sad, very sad. So I should have that reconstructed from the various places, and then out to you guys early this next week here. Hopefully I'd have that stuff out to you guys early this week. Yeah. So I am, let me look at the thing here. Next Friday should be a normal Friday. What's my math? Man, I had a calendar built out for this too. We're gonna figure it out. But, yeah, I will be attempting to resume normal streaming here on Tuesday then. So that'll be the next stream. It'll be Arc Raiders, and I get to talk to you guys about the next weeks of trials and all that jazz, a bunch of fun stuff. So there's stuff on the horizon. Keep an eye out for that. Do check out Rumble and YouTube for the content that's been rolling out. Thanks to the hard work of Tyr, there's more Obra Dinn content out there that you guys can finish off all that stuff and enjoy. But do check out Rumble. There are shorts rolling out right now, so we can hit our shorts requirement. I hope you guys will give them a look. That is all monetized, so any views that you guys give to Rumble actually does support this project. So you can just give it your bandwidth, mute the tab, and just loop a playlist if you want. In fact, that's a great way to do this. If you want to support this project, and you can sort of set and forget, I'd be grateful if you guys would pull up one of the playlists on my channel on Rumble and like pull up the Obra Dinn playlist, pull up the ambiance music playlist, and just hit play on the playlist. Mute the tab and then go about your life. And like at the end of the day, when it's over, you hit play again. And all that view time, all that watch time counts. That helps support this project. So I'd be grateful if you do that thing. Congrats on this stuff. Good job. Oh, thank you. Did it with a lot of help. Wanna hear? Okay. The very short version is the wedding was very cute, you guys. It was very cute. This is a couple that, again, Hop Ride knows. She went to nursing school with the gal. And so I knew her too because they would study here sometimes. And so I knew her little study group of friends. And so it wasn't like complete strangers to me, but pretty much mostly strangers to me. They've also lived in a handful of different places. And so people traveled for the wedding. And that was pretty fun. It was a fairly small wedding. Fairly small is relative, of course. But it was maybe, let's see, if we were... Eight times 2, 3, 7... I want to say there were 60 people. That's my guess. 60 people at the wedding. Maybe 50 to 60 is my guess, somewhere in there. And it was very sweet. It was friends, family, everybody was like on the same page. And the reason I wanted to even bring it up at all is because everybody there was like, they got the stuff that I've been teaching in the masterclass. The relationships masterclass that we've been going through for the past bunch of Fridays, several months now. These were folks that like, and especially of course, and celebrating the main event here, the couple that was getting hitched, they did everything right. There's a right way and a wrong way to do romantic relationships and to get married, and they did it right. They did the best practices. They followed all of the counsel, not from like me specifically, but all the data, all the empirical evidence, all of the stuff that we know. They did it all correctly. And so this was not just another day. This wasn't just a party. This wasn't just like, let's hang out and get some people together because we want to see our friends. This was the culmination of years of them doing so much correctly. Which is a testament to their discipline, to their patience, to their I have so many positive things to say about the caliber of couple that can do what they did. It's super cool that they were able to pull that off. Super cool that they were able to be wise in approaching this relationship in a way that will set them up for success for the rest of their lives. I do not know very many people who have done relationships right. Again, there is a right way and there is a wrong way. And like, you can be closer to best practices, and that's great. And you can be pretty damned far away from best practices. We can go for worst practices, right? I don't know many people ever that I've ever met, present company included, because I don't know all of you in this way, so I wouldn't know. I know very, very, very few couples who did it right. And it's just really refreshing to go to a wedding where that was the case. Where it wasn't just another day. It wasn't just we've been, living together for 19 years. We might as well make it official. Like, where they did everything correctly. And and this was a celebration of that, and everybody there understood it, and it was just really, really cool. They did do the anniversary dance. This is the thing I told you guys about in a couple lectures ago, where the people at the wedding, they say, okay, if you're married, you stand up, you dance, and then one by one you step down, and then they end up celebrating the couples who've been married the longest. They did a version of that. I don't love the way that their MC did it. That was like the only quirk of the whole wedding, besides the possible food poisoning. Besides that, they did it sort of in reverse order, which I didn't love. I didn't love that they did it in reverse order. The way that it's typically done is they say, okay, all the married couples. It's like they do the first dance, they do father-daughter dance, and they do mother-son dance. Then they usually say, if you're doing this like, oh, okay. Then they usually say, okay, all the married couples, will you hit the dance floor? Okay, so everybody who's married goes and dances, and you all do a slow dance, and it's all very cute and fun. And they go, okay, if you've been married for less than, say, an hour, sit down. And everybody laughs because that's the couple, right? That's the main event. That's the focus of the whole party. And they laugh, and then they sit down. The couple sits down. You've been married for an hour, sit down. Oh, okay, great. And it's like, all right, if you've been married for, and maybe they know that another couple there just got hitched like a couple days before. Maybe it's like the maid of honor just got married, or one of the groomsmen just got married or something like that. So like, all right, if you've been married for a month or less, go ahead and sit down. And everybody laughs, and one person sits down. And then they say, okay, if you've been married for a year, less than a year, sit down. Okay, some people sit down and everybody else keeps dancing. And then they say, if you've been married for less than 5 years, go ahead and take your seats. 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and you're getting down to a handful of couples, and everybody's cheering like, "Oh my God, it's amazing! Woo!" And it's like, all right, and like if it's a good MC, they're like 46 years, and they're like, they shake their head and they keep dancing, you know, it's all very cute, and they're like 48 years, 50 years. 51 years. Oh, someone sits and there's still a couple going. All right, and you keep going, and it's like 60 years. So how long? And it's like, all right. How long you guys been married? 66 years. And everybody, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And it's a way of honoring the people who've pulled it off. And I really love the structure of that, of celebrating the people who have done the work. Not got lucky, who've done the work. And who valued it enough to do the work, I'll say. And that's great. This MC, I think he sort of like knew what this was. He's just some random guy that worked the event, I think, for them. I don't think he was like a personal friend or anything, and I don't think he wasn't on the same page with everybody else. I think he was sort of lost in the sauce a little bit. He did it sort of in reverse order. He was like, all right, if you've been married for over this long, go up there. And it's like, oh, we're jumping straight to the finale here. And then it was like this old couple got up there, and okay, great, cool. We never actually did hear how many years they'd been married, but it was over 50. Okay, cool. And then it was like over this many. And it's like, in a way, it sort of diminished their work, the celebration of the people who'd been at it the longest, because they sort of added people. And then at the end, it was like, all right, 10 years? It's like, all right, our bride and I got up there, and hooray, we've been married for 10 years, so we're dancing, and that's neat. And then it was 5 years, 2 years, and if you got married today. Okay, then they joined, and it was sort of over, where the culmination was them, but it shouldn't be. It's the anniversary dance. The culmination shouldn't be the people who have exactly zero, no offense to them. Again, they've done everything right up to this point. Big grats on that. Amazing, so much respect. But the culmination shouldn't be the people who've been married for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Who have no experience with the ups and downs, who haven't put in the married work. They've done some evaluation work. Great, good for them. They've done trying to be wise and discerning about who they link arms with, all the stuff we do. Great, awesome. But the culmination of the anniversary dance is supposed to be the person, the couple, who's done it for 60 years. That's who you celebrate. So I don't know, that's my gripe. That's my gripe about it. That's all. Plus the food poisoning. The food poisoning was not the best, but yeah. Loud to hear that. Must have felt good to get that reassurance. Bigger group of people agree with what you're teaching. I mean, I know that what I'm teaching is right because it's like, again, all of the data, all of the empirical stuff. It's not just like theories of mine. It is best practices. It's not my opinion. So like that's a big thing. That like what I'm teaching in the relationships masterclass is not like best practices according to Gus. No, it's not best practices based on one guy's opinion. Yeah, he's got some decent ideas. They're not my ideas. It's the best that there is, as evidenced by all of human history. The end. So it's, yeah, sure. No, it was really cool just to be around people who got it and weren't flippant about it, is what I mean. They weren't dismissive. They all appreciated the hard work that this couple put in to get to that point. It wasn't just an excuse for a party. Those weddings kind of make me sad. And I've been to a bunch of those. Look, friends that I dearly love, that I've sacrificed for and would sacrifice for again, okay? But the couples who, like, the wedding was just another day, sucks. Where do I find the background music playlist again? This music? You're funny, Duckling. You're funny. Hang on. There you go. Easiest way for me to do it. Send it to her. Forgot to mention that baby Caden is in perfect health now. I'll bet, Valk. Oh, good. Ultrasound was much better this time around. The fluid and all that, it's all cleared up. That is amazing. I love that so much, Valk. Thank you for the good news. That is super exciting. Been thinking about you guys. That's so cool. Awesome. Good job, little man. Doing great things. Doing freaking great things. Hey, Marine. Hey, Thumb Pull. I love the tie as usual. I'm glad you like the tie. I'm bummed out. I actually forgot. Like, I had people ask me for my handle yesterday. I'm bad at self-promoing, you guys. So I had people at the wedding. Because we had a really good time. It was pretty fun. I was being my normal sort of gregarious self. And I had people ask me for my handle, and I made a joke like, we've only just met, you know, and I never really went back to them and told them. And so I'm like kind of bummed out because I also like, I'm not in touch with any of these people. Like I said, they're all like pretty perfect strangers to me, minus like one person. And now there's no way for me to like be in touch with any of the nice people that I met. And I met a lot of nice people. We made fast friends. I can tell you the names of everybody who was at our table and then some. Like, it was a pretty good time. And I'm just lost touch forever. Like it was effectively bye forever because I forgot to tell them my handle. And I don't have any way of reaching out. And I feel bad because they asked and I sort of brushed it off, and I guess I shouldn't have. I was trying to not be like, you know, this isn't my day, because it's not, you know, but like we were hanging out and we all like hit it off and it was fun. And I don't know. I feel bad. My focus was on like, not me. So I don't know. I shouldn't have brushed it off. Oh, you're hot. Let's figure out the other stuff later. Exactly, Tyr. I thought you said you had a background music playlist along with Obra Dinn we could play. I gotcha. Hang on. Playlist. The ambiance videos. Ambiance videos. Share, copy. Here, I'll push it out. I'll push it wide. Right here. It's going out in all of the chats as requested. as requested by Duckling. There you go. Okay, I just went out on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. That is a playlist for all of the ambiance music for A Short Hike. Yes, that's the one. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Sorry. I'm a little bit slow today on account of the no sleep and the food poisoning. I blame the food poisoning, which led to the lack of sleep, yep, I'm hurting. I am hurting. It's pretty ridiculous, I gotta say. But yes, okay, I am gonna wrap things, you guys, a few minutes early tonight because I did not anticipate sitting here for 4 hours troubleshooting things, but I'm gonna try and fix a few more things tonight. We'll see. But I am grateful and a half for all of your guys' feedback. Thank you for humoring me with all of this. I appreciate it an awful lot. I'm really, like, the PC burning down again is, like, I could probably count how many times my setup has failed as catastrophically as it did this week. It's probably, like, this is probably the 5th or 6th time that this has ever happened like this, like, in such a serious way. It's like 2 per year. Kind of. Like 1 or 2 per year. And I don't love that that was the case. But I am grateful for your patience and your understanding. This House of Cards is not amazing. Now, to reiterate, I will say, also, you guys don't have a sub on Rumble? Make sure you say something in Rumble chat before we end, because there's a lot of gifted subs floating around over there. So if you haven't pulled up a Rumble tab tonight, say something in Rumble chat, drop an emote, whatever it is, any old thing, and you will get a gifted sub from Aki, Trotsky, Dorian, and Zacchaeus. They're all floating around out there. So there's plenty. Go pick one up. You're not taking one from somebody. You go say something in Rumble chat. I will reiterate. I have a new CPU coming to me. Because of all the warranty stuff that I described earlier. I'm not going to go through the whole story again. So new CPU is coming, presumably Monday. That's going to be showing up day after tomorrow for me. So I will have to do surgery on the PC. There is a chance. I'm anticipating streaming on Tuesday. I'm planning on streaming on Tuesday. I want to freaking stream on Tuesday, especially since it's ARC. There's a chance that I break something, or I mess something up, or it changes more than I expected, or something, I don't know, that somehow interferes with Tuesday's stream. I really hope it doesn't, because there's a lot of stuff I want to do on Tuesday, which is like fun and super secret and surprise. A lot of hard work that's been going on in the background, and I didn't get to do any of it this week because I lost all of my work and because I was out of commission because of the tech failures. Really want to be able to do that this week. Jeepers. There's a chance that me pulling apart my PC could interfere with stream on Tuesday. I will, of course, let you guys know if something comes up like that, but I will be doing surgery on the PC Monday, as soon as it shows up. If it doesn't show up till like the end of the day, I'm kind of screwed on that front, though, and I like wouldn't be able to do the surgery again until like Thursday, which would really suck. To be in limbo that long with an unstable CPU. Like, it's fairly stable now because I undervolted it even more, but I really hate the prospect of this thing failing again and causing another series of cascading failures. I would really hate that. We're not aiming for that. When I talked about you with a bunch of individuals that I work with. Our team's chat was all about the Marine and how I found him. One of the dudes in the team chats is retired Marine as well. What a cool kid. Retired Marine. Hell yeah. Well, that's very sweet of you, Thump. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I kind of need to get better about self-promo. I just do. I'm very self-conscious about it. You guys know my heart. Many of you have been here for a long time. You know my heart. You know I'm trying to create something worthy of you. My attitude for that has really been a sort of a show don't tell. I'm trying very hard to have evidence of that speaks for itself, that stands on its own, so that nobody has to take my word for anything. I don't want to be braggadocious. I don't want to be like, I'm a man of many words, yes, but I would like my work to stand on its own. I would like that to speak for itself. I would like there to be evidence of that effort apart from my words, my word for it, you know? So yeah, I gotta get better about that. I really do. Part of this is salesmaning yourself, you know? That's the thing. And I'm not great at that. So I do need to get better. I do. With a concerted effort. I'm gonna try. Still here if you need help with the operation. All done, Helly. At least as good as it's gonna get for now. As good as it's gonna get for now. Yeah. We still got Trotsky hammering away at code to give a functioning scroll bar. It has a scroll bar now. It just doesn't do anything, which is kind of funny. The Helix one. Never did figure out Stream Ninja, but other than that, everything looks to be good. I will do a test after this to see if the camera source, my source record is working correctly, and I will double check all the audio stuff by playing back an MP4 of this, drop another one into DaVinci and see if everything has split appropriately tonight. And yeah, that's basically it. So, I mean, come Monday. Oh, right. Thank you. I appreciate that. You meant operation like that, not this operation. Operation. Yeah, got you. All right. I upsell you when I can and always will. Aw, doing it now for kind of 5 years. Kind of crazy, Thump. When you put it in those words, that's kind of crazy. And I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Appreciate all of you guys. All of your word of mouth means... Word of mouth from any one of you means way more than coming from me. You know, me about myself. Your guys' word of mouth means it carries so much more weight. So much more weight. So thank you. I am quite grateful. Quite grateful. Okay. I need to raid out. Need to raid out. Gots to do it. Man, freaking fivefold ended. Oh, I swear. They always end so early. It's like, early been that for a while. I know, gang. Still, I'd like to. It'd be fun. Okay. Now, I have good targets. Lots of good targets. I'm thinking I want to raid Whiskey. We got to meet so many cool kids because of Whiskey in the last handful of weeks, last month, and I would love to return the favor. So for all of you who have not yet met Sir Whiskey, another former Marine, and he's a gem, this dude. So I would be grateful if you guys would come along for the raid and meet this gentleman. We got to meet. Wait, hold door phone. I was just gonna say we got to meet Ember and Tara because of Whiskey, but Ember and Tara are live and they're doing a shared stream right now. And they're playing Pal World. I have not yet had the opportunity to raid Ember or Tara, and I would like to do that. And I would love it for those of you who are on Twitch. I'd be grateful if you guys would go along for the raid and show some love, because this is my opportunity to say hi to them for realsies. And it means that I get to follow Ember. Ember does a pretty good job of this. He's working on a camera. No camera yet. We're apparently working on it. We're a work in progress. But I would love to go say hi to our new friends who have been gracious. They raided us a couple weeks back. Some of you were here for that. And I hope that you guys will join me in going and saying hi. You can copy the raid message. You can make your own. You can do any of that. Do you? But I would be grateful if you'd go say hi to them and then let them know who sent you. You don't got to follow. You don't got to do any of that stuff. I never asked anybody to blindly follow. You do your own vibe checks. You're adults. And if you want to follow, you follow. I've known them for a couple weeks now, and I've got to see so already got to do my vibe check. I've got to evaluate. So if you guys are at that level and you want to, great. If not, you have already done me and the Mafia community kindness by going along. So that's what we're going to do. Big thanks to everybody who makes it all possible. It doesn't happen without the lovely humans who have sacrificed to make it so. I hope that I can earn it. I hope that I can earn it between the silly and the serious. If I can earn that which you guys have entrusted to me, I'm of course aiming to steward all of that well. And on Rumble side, we're gonna go say hi to Dorian. You guys know Dorian. We met Dorian before. He's a gem, and was in here tonight hanging out. Binge! Oh my gosh, Gus with Lee! Binge with Gus. What the holy cannoli? Binge lives. It's good to see you, brother. Good to see you, my guy. Jeez. Always a good day when you get to see Binge on the interwebs, you guys. This dude has a crazy life, you guys. And he already had a crazy life, but if you guys know Binge, hit him up. Hit him up. Be like, all right, tell me the tea. Tell me the tea. I got my drink in hand. Tell me all the tea. It's thank you for the tip, sir. Again, I will steward it as well as I am able. Do we get to see you for the Festa? 7th and 8th? Did I ask you this? I think I asked you this. 7th and 8th. 7th and 8th of August, you guys. We're having the Festa, the block parties. There's so many of you that I don't get to see normally, and I hope to see you there. Okay. Okay, we're rating. Binge, thank you for the tip. Means a lot. Lee's been cigaring around? Cigaring around? Cigaring? We're doing what? Cigar, you have my attention? Cigaring around, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Okay. Grateful again for all of you who are here for helping troubleshooting. Means an awful heckin' lot. Aim to have things up and running here shortly and not have to deal with this anymore. If we can get this hardware stuff sorted out, that would be pretty heckin' cool. So, okay. Twitch side, Rumble side, we're stacked. We're ready to go say hi to some friends. What will it look like, gang, to do this hard mode business? What does it look like to get plugged into all of this thing? What will we get up to in the streams yet ahead of us? 7Z? 7Z? And as ever, thank you, YouTube connection, my program. Oh, what a cool kid. As ever, I will strive to see that it's a decision that you don't regret. In the meantime, I wish for you each marvelous evenings, mornings, wherever you be, and I will see you on the other side.